We are good.
We're up.
We're up.
We're live on YouTube?
Live on YouTube.
All right. Yeah. Woo! Let's go, motherfuckers. Let's go. A day to celebrate. A day to celebrate. I'll retweet right now. Have you tweeted yet, Dave?
I did.
Attaboy. You're
Yes.
good. You're a good producer.
Oh,
a good friend.
Thanks.
Best fucking producer in the business. That's what I say. That's what I say. And Mike Geary's here. I would,
Why?
What do you mean?
You're in such a good mood. Wow.
I'm in a great mood. I'm in a great mood. I need some music. Give me some music. Give me, I'll send you something, Dave. 1 second.
Oh, send me something.
Sure, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Oh, shut up, you stupid YouTube commercial. Anybody watches YouTube's a fucking idiot. Let's see here. Need some good rock and roll. Some fucking angry rock and roll. What do we got?
Okay.
Give me some,
No Creed, obviously. Nobody knows Creed.
know
No
what that
Puddle
is.
of Mud. You don't know Puddle of Mud either.
I don't even know what that is. Corona does. Let me see here.
That took you a minute, yeah.
Huh? Yeah, well, that's why that's why I'm me and you guys are you. That's why. That's why I'm always right. I'm always right. Fucking figure it out. You stupid fucks. Jesus Christ. Here we go.
Who are you referring to?
You specifically, Mike.
Okay.
Oh, this is fucking rock and roll right here.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to play a YouTube clip on YouTube, dude. This is fucking meta. Can you do it? Will we lose our rights for this episode or no?
We'll lose.
You just won't make any money.
Yeah, we won't be able to monetize it, but it's all right. All right. Oh, of course you gave me an ad, huh?
I can't work. For any business that can't make the college basketball podcast money, I can't work in that business.
It's tough. I don't imagine how you would do that.
No, it's fucking
know?
absurd. Absurd.
The most composed you've ever been.
Oh, listen to that.
I've watched this video 17 million fucking times in my life. I probably watch it every other day.
Dwight
Shut
Schrute
up.
getting
What
ready
the fuck
for
are we doing? Where the fuck are we? What is this? We're at the church. We're in fucking some library? This is rock and roll! One, two, three, four! Yeah! I'm gonna pay $25,000 to see this guy in concert. I don't even care anymore. Who cares?
In the summer that I was baptized, my father held me to his side as they put me to the water. He said, now on that day I cried.
What you guys want? I'll give it to you right now. We were fucking happy now?
Love in chains. You were standing in the door, I was standing in the rain. The same hot blood burning our veins. And raise the cane. Raise the cane.
My first Steve Van Zandt in the background.
Raise the cane.
Oh! Should I text for couples right now? Maybe I will. Ooh.
All of the old faces, they ask you
Why you back? Oh, Jesus Christ.
they fit you in position. And the keys to your daddy's Cadillac. In the darkness of your room, your mother calls you by your true name.
You remember the faces?
Places, names.
You know it's never over.
It's relentless as the rain. Clamor is D plus. Yeah. D plus. Yeah. Is a bitch. Fuck that guy. Play that solo, Bruce.
How about that shot? Did I hit the camera perfectly?
Oh, yeah. Wait.
The fucking jacket.
Oh, Jesus
Turn that
Christ.
shit
I
up.
didn't even see.
Turn it up. I'll get it.
It runs in.
This is not Creed. This is rock and roll.
Also the intro to the Greg Hill Show, I believe.
Is that right?
I think so, yeah. Or at least it used to be.
Vibes, Mike. Come on.
I'm just saying. I'm
Get
just
your own
saying.
career, Mike.
Unnecessary.
Leeching free clothes off of me, for Christ's sake.
I don't have to go.
Asshole. It ruins everything, Dave.
Let him have his moment, Mike.
Shit, really.
Go ahead.
Too late. Turn it off, you ruined it. What a
can't.
fucking
Damn it,
loser.
Mike.
Fat fuck.
Well.
What's going on?
Well,
Well, we're done, I guess, basically now.
It's a shame. I won't get to go to lunch with you. What a treat that'll be.
Nobody
not nice.
See, I mean, he's so sensitive, Dave.
I know.
If I wanted to, this is how good I am. I could fucking ruin Mike by 9:30.
No, that's not true, Mike.
Oh, is that a challenge?
Why? Why would you?
I don't want you to do it. So
I can do it. You want me to do it? I'll do it. I'm not kind of mood today.
No, I don't want you to.
Line them up.
Just go for it.
I'll line them up. All the 6 things that people have told me about Mike that we said we can't talk about in the air.
Well, tell me one.
4 of them Mike has said. I won't do it.
Give
I
me
won't
one.
do it.
Give
Though.
me
No,
one.
I won't
Give
do
me
it.
one.
No,
At least
no.
one.
We have a deal. No, we have a deal. Give me one. At least give me that. At least give me that. Anyway, so much to cover today. Tremendous trivia victory.
Yeah.
I don't know. Measuring my greatness is complicated. Certainly, I didn't have my best game last night. Only a few points. But as a general manager, trading Pat for Big Ev
Right.
is like, pick the great
Historic.
trades in history.
Yeah.
Huge.
A negotiator, an agent, can't be much better than that. I can't handle my clients. I'm not criticizing my clients, but I put my guys in position to win.
Yep.
Overall force and personality at the company, talk show host, murder solver, performer, live performer. What's left? What is fucking left?
What's left to accomplish?
Why am I
Right.
even here today? Why am I not just sitting up at the top of a mountain looking down at the water with a nice cup of hot chocolate and just staring out into the sky and saying, I've done it. My God, I've done it.
There's one
I'm
thing
so
left.
close to ruining Clemmer. So close, so close. You saw a man who was defeated last night. In every way, he looked absolutely beaten down.
Yes, he did.
We've got
Had a couple
him.
good shots at Rico, I thought. They landed.
I guess.
Seemed like they got big receptions.
I guess. I mean, he had his moments. Those shots were not made at me, I noticed.
No.
Why not? I mean, it's me. It's not Rico. It's me. Why? It's the Mike Geary.
Tale as old as time.
It's the Mike Geary thing. You
I
beat up on
understand it.
poor Mike Geary or
Right.
poor Rico Bosco.
That's right.
Where it's Kirk Minihane who's doing this to you.
Yep.
And by the way,
Can't handle it.
I saw him tweeting this morning that, he was Ryan Leaf. It's like, your boss said on the his own podcast that you're a D+ employee so far.
Yes.
Say that.
A 5th round bust.
Yeah, like, get your shit together. What grade would you give Clemmer so far?
He's almost like E,
Zero?
like a non-person.
Now,
like
if I may, I went to a school where E was failing. They didn't give you Fs.
I
They
think
gave you
that's what he
Es.
meant. Yeah. I think that's what he meant. Yeah, go ahead.
done a lot, like you said. And that's partially my fault. I'm not there. He was brought in to be me, but he hasn't made any waves. So I don't know, like a D+.
Okay, so you're disappointed.
Right
so
on
far.
No,
track.
I'm not disappointed.
So you wanted? When you hired him, you're hoping he'd be a D+.
No, I think it's early. It's almost like two.
Yeah, D+.
it's kind.
God.
Just a 0 and just rattled and a complete nothing last night. And look, I didn't get the answer correctly either. But if you're a movie fan, I mean, I think Meryl Streep's been nominated for 20 Oscars. You can't guess 23 for combined. So it's worse than that idiot Alex Bennett's guess. I mean, but here's what's scary for the rest of the league. I didn't play great last night, and we won. Last year we would have lost that game.
Yes.
Oh,
But
right.
the Ev was good. And Ev and that Rico
Supporting
back and
players.
forth kind of thinking things out is very, very dangerous. But this team is this is going to ruin the league. Like, I am hell-bent like the 2007 Patriots. I'll complete the mission unlike them. That's John Tomasi's fault. That fat fuck. That asshole. That leech. That scumbag. But he can't ruin me. We're going to go all the way. But everyone's going to hate us. I want every team in the league to hate us.
It shouldn't be too difficult.
No, we're going to do our best. I mean, everyone likes Big Ev, though, which is okay. He's a good guy, good chemistry guy. And people do like Rico. Rico's very divisive. Plenty of people like him. But I'm happy to take the mantle. But yes, very excited. Very pleased with the win. Good to see Clemmer melt down. Chris Castellani played well. Missed a big spot. And obviously Alex Bennett is just he's literally has shit in her head.
Chris and Alex, Clemmer and Alex seem to have a tough time following some of the rules, I feel like.
Should we do our call or no?
No,
This would be tough, yeah.
I'm sorry, hold on. This is a mashup, like the celebrity mashups.
Yes.
So just to be clear, it's a very visual.
You need to see it.
That was Alex saying she should call, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough moment.
There's more to it.
Should we do our call or no?
No,
This would be tough, yeah.
See it.
It'd be tough for this.
You can't bring them in, right, Jeff?
No, it's too. No.
Chris is just a nice guy.
Walk
Poor guy. Casanelli, I mean.
Clemmer asking. He's just like the whole time I kept thinking Clemmer was talking to talk because like right there's an example where he's like, nah, Jeff, we can't bring them in, correct? We're not going to wait 40 minutes for someone to walk over here.
And I won't criticize Jeff Lowe doing once again the best he can to keep Kirk Minihane down, that embarrassing Oscar gaffe that he had. But that's fine. I'm not here to get them. That's fine. I'm not in the middle of that.
Right.
Had I known the rules of that, I would have got that question right as well. We'd have put up 14, 15 points. But that's good. I like having a standard to set. As I rolled my way through Barstool yesterday. I don't know when we play again. I have no idea. But, I love Evan. I love Rico. These are my guys. And I feel bad for Rico right now. You said Jeff Lowe wanted to talk to us today?
He does want to talk to us.
About trivia?
Yeah, but he didn't get back to me this morning, so yeah. Jeff D. Lowe had an interesting night last night. Apparently, Twitter broke him last night. Did you see those tweets?
I will say this. I did not like the background.
No,
I was wrong.
You were
Did you
wrong.
like that it was in an empty warehouse?
I was in there.
no acoustics.
I was there. I didn't watch it, honestly. But I saw the photographs of it. I thought it would look. I agree with what you said yesterday, Dave.
It looked good on the timeline.
I thought it was going to look good, and I think. But now I do wonder because I didn't like it either. But it's one of those things where it's new, and everybody doesn't like something that's new. Maybe
the audio was tough.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't hear the audio.
The audio was pretty.
It was
tough.
Mike and I were talking about this.
Oh, so you're saying more because of the acoustics within the room.
The audio gave everybody a reason to complain, and the white background was that reason. Like they took.
I didn't like
could
the
hear
look.
it fine.
I didn't like the look of the white background, but it's also new, so maybe I won't mind it a month from now.
It was just very echoey.
I think you'll mind it.
Will I? Okay, I won't watch it. So if
Wanna
I'm
try
on,
calling?
I'll watch other teams. Yeah, go ahead. You think that's why he's calling in?
Possibly explain himself.
Why can't? What am I? What people? What am I going to do?
Exonerated.
He set the dialogue for Barstool yesterday.
Oh
so,
shit! Jesus Christ! You all have that pizza place. It's even I used to get for the Case sponsoring season 2, probably. But what can you do? You know?
It's a nice place.
Don't want down the street here.
All right, he's gone. Never mind.
Can't handle it.
Tough night.
What a dick in more ways than one. But I don't know. Yeah, it seemed like they were taking a beating, but I don't know. So I did that. We did the trivia. We won. But then earlier in the day yesterday, Mike, I was leaving. I left. I did the show with Dave. We talked about the case a little bit. I was heading out. I got a text from Portnoy saying, "Can you come on my show right now?" I had a feeling I knew what it was going to be about. It was in the air. Right. So I turned around, got set up with Dave, and then we with Dave set us up, and then Eddie and Dave and I and then Rico joined us for a contract negotiation that I thought was going to, I really thought we were at the finish line.
Well, yeah, you almost were.
I don't know. I mean, so 8% raise. He keeps his college basketball podcast. He only has to do 12 blogs a week or be in the top 20. That seems like a reasonable offer.
I thought it was both.
No, I think Dave said one or the other. Because a couple times
sorry.
I said if you do 2 or 3 and they hit, you don't have to do any of the rest of the week. Dave said sure.
Gotcha.
I thought I negotiated a good deal.
You did very well, and you kept your composure.
Well, I'm an agent.
I think this is why you and Rico, they think you and Rico are going to break up. I think this is why you won't. You balance each other out.
Correct.
Very often you would be the one screaming and throwing your
Fat
mouth.
fucking TiVo did it the first time. I begged then. He fucked it up.
Who did?
I'm just begging. Just
Fat
say
who?
anything you want.
He's a
Just
TiVo.
don't
I'm
say-
assuming Big T.
I'm assuming Big T, yeah.
Oh, that's way through the, that's when what's-his-face's head almost got in the way of a,
Correct, yeah. That's right.
I think Rico was just trying to throw that can away.
Yeah, and Big T kind of lunged at it.
He certainly
It was
wasn't looking to
theatrical.
hurt anybody. I know that for a fact.
Right.
As somebody who was not thrown but knocked down one of those cans, I can tell you that sometimes it happens. Sometimes it gets in the way.
Yep.
That's right.
But I don't know if Rico's going to get that deal done. I'm now officially concerned. And I have to say I'm down on Portnoy, too. As I said to him, you can't just walk, Rico can't say right there, yes. He said,
That's what Dave was arguing with me on this. I said, you don't just go, yeah, absolutely.
no, you might have 1 or 2 things you want. It's a contract.
Right.
Potentially.
Potentially. What's wrong with that?
And then Dave imitated the way he said it. He didn't say it that way. Listen to that. That's a confident man, potentially.
You heard Dave?
Potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's almost like, maybe. We'll see. I got
Yeah,
an
but
office.
you can't, no disrespect, but the visual of it.
That's a, hey, probably give me my dignity. I'm not going to do it on air.
What other job do you have to negotiate on live? That's a different situation.
I think that Rico should take that as a compliment. I don't think he does.
You have 2 heavyweights negotiating a contract, right?
That is on one of their shows, which
Yes.
they're basically saying you
At
are
one point,
worth
20,000 people were watching on YouTube last night, live.
Yes.
So I mean, people are into it. They want to keep this guy. I told Rico afterwards. He was a little steamed up. He was mentioning no fly lists and this and that. And I said, we got to stay focused here, Rico. We got to stay grounded. Dave is doing this for content. He wants to keep you. Put it this way, if they're doing this and he doesn't want to keep him, that's a dick move.
Well, I would say, from what I know of Dave, there's zero chance he gives him no deal at all, right?
He doesn't fire anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he'll give him the exact same deal.
Right.
But
I mean,
will
he fired
Rico
that-
walk away from that?
I don't know. I hope not. I certainly hope not. I can't,
But as his agent, you should know he's willing to.
Well, I have 3 clients now. I'm going to announce this right now if you'd like to hear it. I have Jared Carabas, who I think I disclosed on with that bald idiot yesterday. What's his name? The guy who's always in the nightclubs, not doing any work at Barstool.
Paul Golzinski?
Yeah, that idiot.
Yes.
I have Jared Carabas. I have Rico Bosco. I don't know if you saw the tweet last night. I haven't firmed it up yet, but I also have Stephen Che now as a client.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my portfolio is getting bigger and bigger.
That's big. Because Stephen Che's a big star. That could bring you in some real cash.
Yeah, and I think he's the next Jeffrey Dahmer. So I think they have the book deal, the miniseries, all that.
Oh,
stuff.
he would get the licensing on that.
But I think we're gonna negotiate the licensing. Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, as Kevin would say, or Mark, I'm interested in the licensing part of this deal.
That's right.
So I want to make it happen. That's right. Or Damon, I guess we might say that more likely. So yeah, so I think I have 3 clients. You can tweet that out now if you'd like, Dave. Okay. I have 3 clients now in the Kirk Minihane Barstool. Well, 2, I guess, in the Barstool portfolio. And I will say this also. They offered $14.40 an hour. I got our canned up to $14.60 an hour at Dunkin' Donuts.
Really?
Yeah, that's right.
Pretty good.
That's right.
I don't know what minimum wage is now, but I think that's good.
It's higher than that, I think. Okay. But they were like, they're so bored by him. They were like, oh, please, we don't want him here. But I still, come on, the guy needs it to work. So I got him a deal.
He's a fun guy. He's an entertaining guy.
Well, again, I think some of the activity he does at work is an issue.
That shouldn't affect your job at Dunkin' Donuts.
The bathroom during the day, I think, might be an issue.
I don't know. I think he can control himself.
2022, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. But I got the deal done. So there you go. There you go.
Why does Rico want to do that college basketball podcast?
Because he loves college hoops.
I know, but why can't you do like I love Rico with other stuff, like
He
even
likes
his blog about John
So
Sterling.
he does the
even
other
his-
stuff. Let him do that.
Why'd you do the Rico Bosco show and include
Talk about
college
whatever he
basketball
wants.
if you want?
Because he likes college basketball.
I know, but why does it have to? No, why?
Remember, you're talking to his agent.
I am.
So I'm telling
and
you.
I'm trying to.
he likes to do it. So if he does the other stuff, why not let him do it? I'm going to do that.
No, but why not do everything?
If I did a YouTube show where I just talked about Bruce Springsteen or whatever, talk to the guy who wrote the Chimino book.
Yep.
Not as many people are interested in that, but I like doing that once in a while. So Rico likes doing that.
No, but yours
and
is
it's a terrific podcast.
Yours is the Kirk Minihane show where you can talk about whatever the fuck you want.
But maybe I'll do a sub one where I talk about 1984 Billboard charts. Who knows?
But I think Dave's saying you'll talk about that on this show as well. Why doesn't Rico just have a show where he talks about whatever the fuck is on his mind?
Yeah,
Because he doesn't want to. Why not
include-
you? He doesn't want to.
I do.
Not you, idiot. Him.
Me?
Yes.
Dave
I
had
talk
an
about whatever I
interesting
want here?
theory
Like I'll bring it up to you.
that I'd like your take on.
Sure, go ahead.
What did I say?
Dave said that if he decided to start the Dave Cullinane podcast
God, don't
tomorrow,
do this.
No, whoa,
it would be a
don't-
Barstool show.
Oh,
No, wait, I didn't say that. No, I did not. No, I did not, you bitch. That is not what I said, you asshole.
Wow.
I said I am too irrelevant.
What's up, bitch?
No, his point was because he was saying this wasn't a brag on his
Let Dave, I
part.
want to hear Dave try and defend this.
Hold on. What was the? First of all,
We're talking about Frank the Tank.
We were talking about Frank the Tank, and I was saying the only consistent thing that Chris Klemmer does right now is go on Frank the Tank's podcast, which I think is one of those podcasts that Barstool says we will not allocate resources to you because it doesn't generate enough, for dollars, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So here's Chris doing something that Barstool really doesn't care about. But Mike said it has a Barstool logo.
I said it's a Barstool
I don't
show.
know, I
They
don't
have
know
like a
what does it do with
Twitter
you?
account.
So Mike's argument then.
I'll explain it.
Yeah.
I
It's
said
a good show, Dave. I'm looking forward to it.
I said, but that's a Barstool podcast.
Well, Frank works for Barstool. So does Dave.
And Dave said, but I work for Barstool. If I started the Dave Cullinane show tomorrow, that would be a Barstool podcast.
I think what Dave is saying, I don't want to, maybe you just said this, Dave, is if you wanted to start a podcast, the first rights would be to Barstool.
That's a definite. But I actually think in our conversation I said there wouldn't be a logo because I'm too irrelevant.
Right.
There wouldn't
Thank
be a
you.
podcast either.
No, there wouldn't. It's here.
Let's be clear about this.
No, but we're just saying.
My point was not anyone at the company that starts a Barstool podcast would just be a Barstool podcast.
Well, I think I think they would because
Would?
To your point, they'd get first
Well,
right.
put it this way, I think Barstool, you have to go to them first and say, hey, I want to do this.
Right.
If you work for the company.
Right.
Don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Although I don't know with OnlyFans.
It's
Who
going
the
to be
fuck
on.
knows?
It's going to be on my own time, but I want to do this.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if
but
you
again,
wanted
I'm
to do
saying
whatever.
they wouldn't just throw their logo on it. I don't think.
Well, unless they said we want to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But then they want to do it.
Right, exactly. So it's a Barstool, but they might say.
So that's my point with Frank's podcast is on some level they wanted it, right?
My argument with Frank,
podcast, I think. Circles, I think.
My argument with Frank was like, let's say that podcast gets 0 numbers, 0. Frank is still like an internet influencer that Barstool will have their logo on.
Yeah, Frank. I think they. Right. I think there are people at Barstool like me who have a podcast as like a bunch of dedicated listeners, but I have no sphere of influence in terms of like any of that stuff.
Yes.
You have people like Frank, whose podcast nobody really listens to it, but like he does a thing and 200,000 people watch. I don't know the value.
In a
of that.
normal world, his podcast would not have a Barstool logo on it just because it doesn't have any listeners.
Well, I don't know if it has any listeners or not, but it doesn't have listeners like his other
Content.
people like they have a bunch of people like that.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I don't. My point was I don't fit either of those narratives. So I've
turned
wouldn't have
Frank
a Barstool
down as a
logo.
client. I'll just say that. I like content. I like guys. I like thinkers. Steve Che, Jared Carrabba's a great thinker.
Yes.
Rico Bosco, a great thinker. These are my guys.
Makes sense. It's
I'm circling
a clear catalog there.
Yeah, I'm circling Chris Castanelli a little bit.
I can
like
see that. I
I
can see
like
why.
that.
He came out smelling like a rose last night.
Great guy. Kisses my ass properly. These are the things I like, and that's what I like. So I'm starting to build a little team here. Are we going to unionize and revolt? I'm not going to say that.
He had a bit of a Kirk Minihane type moment in the trivia where they weren't done answering or asking a question. He's like, Detroit Tigers.
Yes, you do that.
Just immediately knew it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. Not good enough though. Not good enough to beat the big three, the
certainly
family, the band of three. But
That's right.
But yeah, I don't know how the Rico thing's going to end. But I'm still optimistic. But all negotiations go through me now.
And he's comfortable with that. I don't know how comfortable he was yesterday.
Yes.
Another thing
feel
Rico
that
should
I'll
consider.
continue to talk about the contract offline since then.
Okay, good.
Something Rico should consider though is like, at another place, would he be able to do what he did yesterday?
I would think
You know what I mean?
so.
I think
It
that's
seemed
a-
reasonable. Again, as his agent, I had a guy who's a passionate
Okay,
guy.
I'm just asking questions.
Is he
Yeah,
not
I-
allowed to be passionate? I don't know.
I think he should be, but you know how the corporate America is now. You know.
I guess. Yeah. Well, I suppose. I mean, look, here's what I'd say, okay? I'm processing what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I like what you're saying. I respect your opinion.
Okay, thank you.
But again, he's an artist.
That's
and
true.
He's a performer. And, when somebody says something they've said they're not going to say and they say it, well, I don't know whose fault it is.
That's right. And who's Dave Portnoy to say you can't be eccentric? You know?
Exactly. So I think Rico will get the deal done. But it was a good time. I was like jumping on there. Eddie was a big 0 on that thing, but what's he supposed to do with those 3 lunatics?
He had your back a few times.
He did have your back.
Why did you
Yeah.
insult him? He certainly did.
Yeah,
was
there's, that
A few
you were
times.
he admitted you were protecting Rico in
Yes.
one moment.
Admitted?
Admitted, but he
the potentially
confirmed.
comment, Eddie had Rico's back on that.
What's up? Well, okay, it's my client, I suppose. Yeah, it's my money, I guess. Yeah, I have to look at it that way too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Rico does kick up to me, so I suppose that's what he's been doing all along.
That's exactly right.
Yep.
Jersey Jerry, is that a client of yours?
Not yet. I would love that. I mean, listen, fingers crossed. I mean,
Right. He's shopping a lot of.
yeah.
I see.
Well,
geez.
he's on the
Twist my
newer
arm.
side. His deal is probably not expiring for another 2-3 years. So you have
He
some
feels like
time.
he might be a
really?
year guy, maybe.
A year-to-year guy.
I think a lot of these guys are.
Okay.
I think a lot of these,
That's going to be just a pain in the ass.
I would think. Although they just renew them, I think, a lot. I think Rico also struggles with the fact, I think, that some of the female gambling people might make a lot of money.
Just can't get the. Oh, I thought you meant just offering him blowjobs left and right.
No, that's Jersey Jerry. That's not Rico's.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Yes, no,
I apologize.
No, I don't think it's the women in the company, I don't think. But I think there's that part of it too, I think. I don't know. But we're going to get this deal done.
Okay,
I'm confident
good.
of that. Yeah.
Good.
What else is going on? Anything else jump out from Clemmer in that?
In the Dave Portnoy show or on the
No, in
dozen?
the trivia.
No, he had literally no moments.
His
He
first
just-
chirp was off mic.
Oh, was it really the Rico one?
And
Yeah.
Jeff had to say, "We haven't introduced you yet." No, you couldn't hear him.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
funny. poor fucking Clemmer. Yeah. But I didn't hate him. I feel bad for him last night. I mean, he looked crushed at the end of the game. Crushed, destroyed.
Here's what I didn't understand is I didn't know if you would even care to talk about this today.
Yeah.
But like with Portnoy referenced the blog that Chris wrote and was like it was spot on about Rico. He didn't make any points really.
I mean,
He just said he was mean.
It was like 200 words or something.
no, I think their point, right. I think their point, well, first of all, the blog was about our show.
Right.
I mean, we know that, right? But I think their point is there's a feeling among that side, the anti-Rico crowd, I'd say, that like Rico hates like Clemmer and Chaps. And I hate Clemmer, and I really hate Chaps. I mean, Chaps tried to get Steve fired. I know he was in there yesterday. I hope he's feeling okay. I know he's had a lot of really serious illnesses in the past. But I think their issue is that Rico should deal with them face to face, but I guess Rico, according to them, goes and like doesn't talk to them and hides, opposed to getting content out of it. So sort of that, they think that whining element of it, which I don't agree with. I'm just saying.
I think Rico's gotten plenty of content out of chirps at Chris Clemmer.
I agree. Well,
here's again, if Rico would be willing to do it, that's where the Rico Bosco show is interesting, where he confronts these people he has an issue with.
Yeah, again, you're asking one of my clients to put. I mean,
I'm not asking him to do anything.
Give me more money. I mean,
I'm not asking him to do. I understand.
Put more money on it.
I agree. I agree. You should get a lot more money for it.
I agree too. This guy
he's
should
willing to do it.
Should be. If Jared Crabb is making $1 million, Rico Bosco should make $200 million. And I say that as
an agent of both.
As an agent of both. You know, I like both, but I'm just saying, if he's making $1 million, Rico should make $200 million.
What's this category?
6 to 3.
Second marriages? Can I host the fucking?
I missed some of those when I was watching.
Any more?
Next round is
Missing
National
work for
Football
Celtics games. Oh, okay. Sorry.
National Football League.
That is inside, like, anything else.
But they were so like, why were they so upset of like he's mean to Clemmer? Even friggin' Big Cat yesterday.
So Dan quickly after he saw my tweet.
Yep.
And quickly reached out to me to make it known that, let's smooth this over. I know Dan mentioned his contract being up the other day on my show in a couple of years. Do you think it's a coincidence he mentioned that to me, his contract?
Very interesting.
Yeah. I would say, I'll lay it out like this, all right? It's off the record conversation. I'll say on the record. Should I say it? I have a friendship with Dan. Should I ruin this friendship with Dan right now?
Why not?
Yes.
Do you think I really should or no? He's a friend of mine. I don't want to. He asked me to represent him as his agent. I said I can't because I have Rico, and that's a conflict of interest.
Okay.
Fact.
Wow.
I
respect that.
And I think Rico's gonna make more on the open market than
Yeah. Did you throw in, but for a friend, could I get the name of your current agent so I can give him your
I
advertising
may have mentioned
numbers?
that. I may have mentioned that.
Good. That's nice.
Well, that's the irony now. I am his agent. That's why. Maybe I should take it.
Kirk, I got a question.
Jerry, it's Kirk Minihane. How are you? Just act like I've never talked to him before.
Please take a seat.
So you want me to give you a shitload of money? Okay. You gamble. Oh, okay. Well, here's $5 million. I didn't realize that.
Watch this. Ironhead. Bears or Lions this week?
Angel of Mike Matante. This is incredible. I've been dealing with Big Cat and PFT the whole time. What the fuck's wrong with me?
Right.
No, so Dan was, how much I love Dan. But I think he's caught here because I think he's annoyed by Rico, but he loves Rico. He's in a very tough spot. But I got Rico saying like, oh, Dan's saying he's always being mean to chaps. Who gives a fuck if he's mean? Fuck chaps. Who cares?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's also just funny. Like, who cares? Honestly, to your point.
If you don't think Rico, I get if you work in the office with somebody every day, no matter who they are, you can get worn down. But like Rico, like having people like that for like crazy, it's just funny to me. Yeah. It's just funny.
You can get worn down. Again, I get why Chris would chirp at Rico or be mad at Rico or whatever. But the idea of Big Cat, like, I don't understand if you two hated someone that I had to interact with. But I can't imagine being like, oh, I'm so uncomfortable being here.
I think Big Cat has the burden of like everybody bitches to him about everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know this, but like chat, it's just probably like.
Oh, that's probably
you're true. Like the house father. It's like,
right. That's the problem with being a nice guy. Is people think they can just.
It's not an issue I have to deal with, really. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing.
I think Big Cat gives a shit if Rico is mean to Chris Clemmer.
No, he hates Chris Clemmer.
Yeah.
Right.
I think he threw that one. I don't know. He threw that in there, I think, just I guess. I don't know. Probably Rico's not really mean to Chris Clemmer. It sounds like he didn't shake his hand. He didn't talk to him. Who cares anyway?
He makes some comments, but again, I think you said this yesterday, like, Chris played into the alcoholic thing. He didn't when he was here, really. But when he was there, he'd like take getting drunk during the day.
He does all, I mean, I don't know. Like, he's done nothing. Nothing. Now, Dave should I said it yesterday on the show. I'm dead serious. You should fire him. Like, he's done nothing. It'd be great to see him get fired.
Dave, here's the thing. I was saying this to Conan. Like,
him and that otter in Pennsylvania, right, Dave?
Yes. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I texted you about it earlier today.
Oh shit, Jesus! Yes. Oh, I didn't see the work.
We'll get to that later.
I didn't see the work history.
Oh, we'll get to it.
Yeah,
That's the K. That's the K. That's great. That's great. And hello to him. Go ahead, Mike.
Dave, like with me, Dave didn't have an issue with me. Like I rested on my laurels and didn't do as much as I should when I was an intern. But Dave didn't hate me for that. It was just when I was saying things that Dave didn't like, where he was like, "Fuck this guy." So Clemmer could coast there and not do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
And Portnoy will still be like, "He's a good guy." I'm not gonna fire him.
I gotta say this though, like I'm not saying this, like I actually don't think Clemmer's a good guy anymore. Like I really don't. Like I see him like he's just like a little cunty asshole. He's no fun. Like I think he's just a little prick. Like I think I just totally read him wrong. And look, sometimes it happens.
I don't know what he's like now. I would imagine
Like, I just think he stinks. Like I was wrong. Like I was wrong.
I wonder if you gave him a do-over.
Every fan of this show will point back to the Justin moment.
Yeah,
and
totally.
How real
That's
was that?
That's
you know?
completely right.
That's true.
That's
That's
completely
true.
right. They're totally right. Like,
That's
I
true.
totally get that. And now I think Chris was pretty good in the show, but like I don't know.
I wonder if you gave
don't
him a
need to go over the history
do-over,
of it.
if he would try harder to work for the show. Like,
That was never gonna happen.
can I work here and blog for Barstool? Or something
I would
like
never
that,
do that.
You know,
Like if you wanted to work here, you could work here in a second. I would never hire Chris. He didn't do anything. Like it just didn't. He didn't do it. He wasn't additive. He did it. He filled in because we had a need. Like if Mike wanted to do 3 days a week, Clemmer would have never existed.
Yep.
right.
He only exists because Mike is kind of lazy. Like it's Mike's fault, really.
Doing this for free.
It's Mike's fault, really. It's a stupid fucking blindmike.net. That's what I blame. Thanks, Mike.
Yes, thank you.
Go to blindmike.net right now, immediately.
Please, we've hit a wall in subscribers, so get there.
No, I think of it more as you've got a solid base.
Yeah,
Kept the base.
we plateaued.
No,
as
no,
Eric and Nardini would say.
No, this is about to explode, I think. What else is going on?
Well, I just want to get your reaction. I mean, you kind of alluded to you agree with that person. What was it? Drunk Chris Clemmer's top 10 rankings.
Let me hear it again.
Let me see. It was Mike was number 1. Rico was tentatively number 2.
I don't have a
Kinda
problem
like-
with that. I
yeah.
mean, Rico's not. I mean,
I get where he's going with that. Like
After one appearance, it's hard to say.
in a perfect world, Rico would be number 2.
Right.
Ryan Whitney is number 3.
Whitney's always great.
Carabas.
I love Jared on the show.
Was this list made before or after yesterday's show? Because KMS Reloaded is on this list, and I just
Was he
don't
here
know.
yesterday?
It's a good question.
I believe he was.
Jesus Christ.
By the way, if I may, now that this is kind of my duty, Kirky Walnuts has reached out to me and would like a spot.
Oh, good. Yeah, let's put him in
So
there.
let's schedule him, please.
Yeah, next Tuesday, please, Dave.
Greg Poehler would be next.
Who?
Greg Poehler.
Don't recall him.
Yeah, funny guy. Tom Shattuck.
Oh, Jesus.
Ryan Glasspiegel, who responded to that.
That was Glassbeagle's got that. I like that, though. I got no problem with
pretty
that.
outlandish. Riggs, Jerry, and then Chris Clemmer to round it out.
If I had to really do it, like I wouldn't even like Mike. I wouldn't even like Mike's part of the show. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to put Mike first, that's fine. But I don't think of like him. Like I would just do it, not counting Mike. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll say Mike. I'll say you're first. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. You're welcome. So outside of Mike, I would put Whitney first,
Sure.
just because he has more. I mean, not these amount 50 times, but Rico was on once.
No, and Whitney fits with you very well.
Yeah. As is Rico. I go Whitney.
Right. See, I would put Rico second.
I guess, but yeah, so would I. I love Rico, but I did one show with him. Like it's.
Yeah, but you can tell he would fit.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it also, that was like there wasn't like topics on that show. Really.
No, but I mean, yeah.
You were
You
missing
know what I'm
color,
saying?
is what he said.
No, like I just mean you didn't do like news of the day or whatever.
Right.
You just
mean the
kinda-
things where you just give me a bunch of things I say no.
and you say no. Yeah.
Yeah. We missed
not
that
interested.
element.
Yeah.
I, as a listener, did miss that.
Give me the other top 5 again.
It is where am I? Rico,
Yeah.
Ryan Whitney, Jared Carabas.
Oh,
You said two people. You're like, where am I?
I would put Carabas third still.
Yep.
Or second, I mean. I would put Rico third.
Oh,
I would put Poehler fourth.
okay.
Am I missing somebody good? Or now we're kind of at the shitty stage, right?
If you were being realistic, would you put Clemmer
No.
in this class?
No, he's last. Well, Jerry's last.
Okay.
I see. Yeah, people didn't. Some people liked. Some people didn't. I liked having Riggs in here. Like I did. I like Riggs. I think Riggs is great. I don't care what people say. I put Riggs fifth.
Again, I have no real interest in golf talk, but I don't
Yeah.
understand people that are like,
That
"Fuck
was
you."
That was a
for talking
content.
golf.
That was a content problem. That wasn't
Totally
Riggs.
gets a show.
Right.
Great guy. He would be. He loved Riggs would be fifth easily. Snell.
Wow. It's pretty good.
Am I forgetting somebody else?
Snell's gonna be happy with that. I feel like he was probably thinking of doing.
What about
it again last
Montante?
night.
He wasn't even on the list, I don't think. but
Montante's in next
He deserves
week.
to be up there.
Yep.
Deserves. What the fuck are you talking about? Deserves.
He's earned a spot on that very prestigious list.
Deserves.
Yes.
What's he deserves?
He's chiseled away. He's worked hard and chiseled away a spot.
Anyway, how about Mike's agency? I like this gang.
Yeah. I got Montante, Snell, and Kirky Walnuts.
It's a good
Montante actually had a good take last night of how the reason why Clemmer wrote that blog about Rico.
We'll
was
get there
'cause-
in a sec. I'm trying to do the list here, Dave. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
So Steve doesn't count yet, obviously.
Not yet. He hasn't. No, he hasn't been in.
Steve
this
will be here
chair.
next Friday with you, Mike, right?
I'll be back if I'm invited.
Is that right,
yes.
Dave?
I haven't confirmed with Mike.
All right, so all
but
four
we'll
of us.
yeah.
But Steve will be in here like he used to do with Clemmer?
Yes.
Okay. I guess better to go back. I got Jerry last, Clemmer, the guy from Florida. But I can't count the one-offs. I mean, like
Shattuck?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Shattuck was just off
I
his
guess
rocker.
I go Shattuck. Shattuck then Jerry. I guess. I suppose
And
you're right.
we're forgetting John Stewart also. Or does he not count?
No, you're right, Mike.
as a
This is
one-off?
it's too much work.
Right.
It's a tremendous endeavor. I can't do this. What did Mike Montante
Well,
say?
Montante was just saying that he knew that Clemmer had such a.
Did he have a take without using some sort of racial epithet?
Yes.
Oh, good
Yeah,
for
he
him.
was
That's
used-
probably Mike. If you worked on that with him as his agent,
A little bit,
Yeah.
yeah. And he explained it to me, and listen, I don't know what the Asians are so bent out of shape about. It seemed harmless,
sometimes I think his jokes are too low. You know what I mean? Wouldn't you say?
I suppose, for all of us.
Planet Mikey liked to go down that angle yesterday, actually.
Planet Mikey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Mikey. Oh, I can tell you the jokes Mikey's told on the commercial break. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, they were good ones.
Oh, my God.
We can do that now on his podcast,
That's true.
uncensored.
But let me hear, what was Montante's take on what?
Montante just, I was listening to it on the drive-in, but Montante was just saying he
Listen
knew
to what?
Montante's show.
I thought I was the guest on this next episode.
Well, I'm hoping he actually made fun of me for this. I thought you'd do it after he comes in. What's
course.
irrational?
So,
That's yeah.
What did he say?
He was like, "How the fuck am I going to do that? My show's on Zoom." I was like, "What?"
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I know.
He's
whatever.
saying it can only be on Zoom? He really freezes to do it?
Yeah, he
in
likes to
here?
have a drink in his hand. Apparently,
All set. All set. Go ahead.
Yeah,
What
but
was
why?
it?
For a day, it's a special occasion.
Can I just rattle off this stupid Montante take?
I gotta talk to this guy.
It's not that. It's a worthless thing.
Who represents this fucking guy?
I'm going to talk to my guy. Guys, don't worry. I'm sorry. He was a little, you know how these artistic types are.
All he said was he knew how embarrassing Clemmer was going to be on the dozen, so proactively, because the dozen didn't air till last night, he had to write a he had to write a Rico blog to look tough. That's it.
There's something to that.
There
man.
it is. Yeah.
I think there's something to that. But like, I don't know. Like, I would do a blog. Maybe Chris will today. Well, now we know he will, Mike. Where he's like, I just fucking choked like an asshole. Like, do a self-deprecating, funny blog.
Yep.
I think he's capable of that. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if Carano was actually funnier because of some of those parody songs.
But why does anyone
He
who
wrote
reads...
Mama Gary's Touch.
That's right.
I mean, you know,
Why
Did
does
Rome?
have you dropped him yet as a client or no?
No. He's one of my big guns.
That's loyal. That's
Well,
loyal
Rome
to
is
it.
coming back in like March, I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
So
That's
everyone
true.
buckle up.
Oh, now I see why you were listening. Why you were humping it so hard at the beginning. I got you. Any restaurants you represent, Mike? In the
Well, me and John Taffer have a little
mac
project.
and cheese is
Right here in the heart of Watertown.
One of these is not an Asian restaurant in Worcester. Okay. There's 4 different names. You have to tell me which one's
Hold
not.
on. I'm sorry, Dave. Do you think anybody knows who this is?
Mikey Adams?
Well, I know, but I don't mean that.
Mikey?
The name just is synonymous with success.
Nothing against. I guess people older listeners of the show. Mike used to do the night show.
You talked about him a couple times.
At
but
EI,
probably not
it's
in
been
a
a
while.
while. At EI, he used to do the night show, and that's where I really first started any like real day parts. I did a bunch of Mikeys at night for about a year, and he was very nice to me.
Yeah.
And then he was super lazy. He would go and get high during commercial breaks and come back in completely out of it. Sometimes it'd be 7 or 8 minutes late after a break. I'd be sitting there with John Ryder and would be like, I don't know. And like, you know, when I took over the morning show and became a bigger role, it annoyed me that he didn't, you know, work very hard, and we would do these things and big topics would happen. He wouldn't know them. And one time I set mud after him, if you remember that. That was the whole
Yes.
thing. But Mikey,
Well, Mikey would say that cost him his job, right?
right, well, it cost him his job was his ratings stunk and he was lazy. Like, I mean, nothing against, you know, but it's just a fact. It coasted on a medium talent that was overblown by other people in the media forever. That's what I'd say. But he was very good at telling racist jokes off the air, too. So I'll be curious to hear him on the air.
One of these is not an Asian restaurant in Worcester. Okay. There's 4 different names. You have to tell me which one's not. Chuan Shabu, Wan Wang, Happy House of Ho, Faux Sure, Pho.
Oh, Faux Sure. I like that.
Which one is not?
Wan's Wang.
Smitty?
That is,
Yes, he's in that. He's in
Is
there
it
too.
really?
Yes.
Oh, Smitty's a great guy.
And Dino. You can't hear Dino in there?
Oh, is that John?
John Dennis.
Something Wong.
He was in again for another show?
Something Wong.
Yes, he was in. This is his yearly appearance.
Jesus Christ. We can't get Dino on.
Yeah.
God,
He thinks you hate him.
Yeah, he
said
listed you
this?
on the.
Yeah.
Oh, he said this? When?
Minihane doesn't like me.
Minihane doesn't
Does
like
not
you.
like me.
Right?
No.
They were listing out people who don't like him.
That is not true.
And he pivots away from you for some reason.
Call John right now. Do you have his number?
I believe you've sent it to me. Let's see.
If I can confess something, when Dave was playing that audio before the show, I started answering which one I don't think is a Worcester restaurant. And I caught myself, but I just had to get that off my
Maybe
chest.
I haven't called with you. I don't have him in here.
Oh, let me see if I still have it. I've done like a 180 on, like I wouldn't want to work on him ever. He drove me nuts, but I kind of miss him a little bit.
It seemed like the day we called him on air.
Oh yeah,
you
remember?
kind of switched.
Yes.
And like I miss him to an extent, you know.
Who do you think he's talking about here?
He is such a smart and pragmatic and level-headed person.
What do you think he's talking about there?
Because you're asking when he goes, Jerry?
No, I don't think so. Am I right? No?
Nope.
Smart, pragmatic, level-headed person.
Jeff Deal likes me.
You know, I was going to ask you about him. I got to just
Every single chance he gets.
Dino, it's over.
The real deal.
It's over.
I saw some controversy with people are down on Howie with Jeff Deal or something. I don't know what. I was trying to figure it out.
Well,
Conan brought that up a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago.
he threw Jeff Deal under the bus. He was going for the other guy.
the Democrat?
No, the other Republican.
Oh.
Yeah, I was so depressed when they did the demise of the morning show. I blame some of it on a poison pill called Kirk Minihane, but that's my viewpoint.
They're
When that
doing this
came along-
again last night?
Yes.
It's worse than me going over it again and again. Jeez, at least I lived it. Let me hear this. My God.
Guys you were on a roll for so many years, and I listened to it every single day. It was a great show.
Let me be very clear. Before
So-
I got there, they were losing the touch range by 7 points. Like it was a fine morning show. It's like what Greg is now, like fifth, finished, getting a 6. It was fine.
Right.
But it was dying. Did Dino defend me here?
What happened to that? I mean, in other words, was Minihane a wedge between you guys?
Well, he was to a certain extent, but I think in addition to that, staying on the political spectrum,
It is so weird hearing
there were
this
some
voice. Oh, my
gutless
God.
people in charge who were starting to hear the woke culture sort of screaming at them from the weeds, saying, "Well, this. We can't have this conservative stuff. We have to have, liberal thinking. We have to.
He's not wrong, by the way.
The shrieking shrew." Harpy Elizabeth Warren and her politics.
Shrinking
Was that hard?
shrew.
Shrieking, not shrinking.
Oh,
They talking about me at all?
Nah, they don't really.
Wasn't there another reference to some physical violence?
You mean when he tried to? Yes.
What happened?
Mikey was gonna you
was earlier.
you dodged a bullet.
Oh, Mike used to beat me up.
I almost kicked Minihane in the nuts in the hallway. You were there for that. Remember that?
I was in my office when it happened.
You
Yes.
could hear it, though.
That is Ben who likes you and trying to stay as far away.
That's Ben being like, I know exactly what he's talking about. Ben's being like, it was nothing like that at all. But
I
okay.
don't know.
No, Mikey confronted me once. I was there doing something. It was the morning. It was the peak of the morning show. I was there meeting with something, and I ran to Mikey after I'd been making fun of Mikey's show after the mutt thing, and Mikey was all mad, and I was like, "What do you want me to do? I think you." I told him I was like, "I think your show stinks. I think you're lazy. I think you work harder."
And you talking about him stinking on the morning show helps him.
Of course.
And he's probably
then he
one of
got
those people
fired.
who
It had
could never
nothing to
realize
do with me. I never spoke to. I didn't care who got fired. What the fuck did I care? He got worked up. Call Dino.
Did you say I don't have it? I haven't
thought I
called
sent
him
it
with
to
you.
you.
Oh, did you just send it to me?
No, unless I sent it to somebody else. Somebody else got his
Oh
number.
no, you did. Sorry, I didn't see that come in.
Dave Portnoy now has John Dennis's number.
The 12 different numbers.
It's a cell. I know it's Dino. It's I can always think the first one.
Call all of them.
2 is the last number. First one up.
Steve gave out his whole number last time, so that's nice of you.
I love Dino in here. I would go.
We're 0 for 2.
That was his voicemail.
Yeah. I guess I haven't talked to him in forever. Last time I talked to him was here. He was getting worked on his house or something.
That's
remember?
right, yeah. About the
I know it's going back in time, but I have Dino in here just to laugh. I actually think we'd have a good time. We're so past all that stuff. Dino can make me laugh. And
He would absolutely be more playful, even on the political shit.
Here's what I'd say about Dino. I always said this. Like, we had a huge amount of problems, and like I wanted control of that show, and he was getting older, and all the palace intrigue. Dino, even at the end, if you listen to shows we did, Dino would sell a fucking joke. He didn't care. He would laugh his fucking ass off. Like, he was lighter, way lighter than Jerry. Way lighter.
But also, I think the things that annoyed you about Dino, you enjoy making
For the outside.
fun of.
Yeah, when you're not working with him every day.
Right. So if he knew
4
he was
guys
being
tee off on Saturday morning, and Bill and Bob are in one cart, and Bill slices
I can't
both
see. This is annoying me. I want to have.
You want to hear a joke?
I don't want to hear a joke. Go ahead.
You wanted to hear Dino?
Go ahead, Mike. Yeah.
into the woods, like way deep in the
I've
woods.
heard this
And Bill
joke
and Bob were
50
looking for
fucking
it.
times for Dino. Turn it off. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mike. Are you saying something about John, Mike, or no?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I thought you were saying something. Bill saying something. So, yeah, no.
By the way, that Gutfeld show is great, is it not?
Yeah, it's well produced.
It's all.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I think. Oh, that is what I was going to say. I think the things that annoy you about you like having to play with now, like getting him to tell those jokes and shit.
Oh, for sure.
Would amuse you now that you don't deal with it every day.
I'll say this. I think if John came in here once a month as a third guy, it'd be a huge hit. I think people actually get a kick out of him at this
I
point.
agree. Although, would he be playful
As long, right, yes. I know
with
what you
certain
mean.
shit,
Yeah, that's the key.
Yeah, about himself.
Yeah, you can always make fun of him, though. That's the thing.
Would he about like drinking? Because
Yes,
callers are going to call in.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, he would lose his mind sometimes, but it's kind of funny.
I mean, he was into singing a song last night.
100 miles, and I could walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
I can't believe he's still doing that shit.
It's wild. I get in the car. It's
like Bill Murray.
And this is playing.
Jesus, I can't believe that's still a podcast. And my old producer, Ben Kitchen, produces that show?
He does.
Oh, Ben.
They seem like they're just having. It's probably just like a meetup and they record a podcast.
Probably meet at Smitty's place. He's got
Hour
a
a
huge
week or
studio
something.
there. I bet.
Yeah.
Smitty, do you know Smitty, Mike?
I don't know who this is. No.
Bill Smith.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, if I went in and did, I'm going to do AllBirds in a second. If I was doing AllBirds, I'd come in after the show with EEI. I'd have 5 of these, right?
Yeah.
And Smitty would say, do whatever. I'll fix it for you. He was the nicest guy. I don't know if you know him, Dave, or not.
In passing, yes.
The nicest guy maybe I've ever worked with in my life.
I didn't know him as
Legitimate.
Smitty,
I don't know if you
but
have the same
name.
experience or not.
Really nice and not probably what I envisioned Planet Mikey Adams to be. Like he wouldn't just like stop you in the hallway and force himself to talk to you.
Smitty?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
God, no,
He would
no,
say
no.
hi, he'd be cordial, all this stuff, but I just mean like he wasn't
I remember
in your
when
face.
Phil Zachary came in and they were moving people around. They were going to move Smitty full time to like your thing, like over there, like to RKO in Boston. Like
It's good to see.
Jerry and I were like if you do that, like I'm like not going to do the show anymore because like I hated doing these ad reads after the show. It was always a mess. And he was so great and like always supportive and nice and like this was great. You guys like he was the one guy in the building where you were like, oh, this guy's like a genuinely nice guy with no agenda. So he's a wonderful guy. So hopefully, I'm sure he won't hear this, but he's one of the few people I miss there. I will say that. And I kind of miss Dino, which is very bizarre. And I like Ben Kitchen too, by the way. And I don't hate Mikey. I'd go on that show. Why not? Yeah, I'd do it. Why not?
You go to them?
No, certainly not. No, I'm not going to do that show. I will do AllBirds, though. The Wool Dasher Mizzler AllBirds Weather Repellent Performance Running Shoe. Sustainably made from natural materials with a low environmental impact on the planet. So if you're running right now, I had a beautiful run this morning. Hopefully no Minute fans are out there tweeting my exact location all the time, although who's to say.
Is it a long run?
What?
I don't know. You didn't respond to any text. You were later than normal.
It's nothing to do with the run, Dave.
Happy birthday.
I thought
we had the same birthday.
A little peculiar.
Did you watch The Voice last night? There's about 5 miles, Dave. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems longer than usual.
No, it's about. I do about between 4.8 and 5.2.
I was going to say 4.8 is normal, right?
Shut up, Dave.
Was it a long run? I'd hate to think you're spitting in my face.
I responded.
Yeah, it was later than normal, though. That's all. I was concerned.
We can do the second text after that or no?
No, what was I, 4 in a row?
I guess.
Yeah.
I wasn't counting. Allbirds.com for your shoes. Go to allbirds.com. Wool Dasher Mizzle. Great sneakers. Go get them right now. Weather repellent performance running shoe, whether it's running, raining, soon it'll be snowing. You're on the trail, whatever you want. This shoe is perfect for you. Goals to meet and miles to log. That's where Allbirds comes in. Allbirds.com. ALLBIRDS.com. Allbirds.com.
Jeff just texted you. You want to try to get him in here quick?
I guess so. Yeah.
Maybe he's just calling to congratulate you.
That could be it.
Couldn't fit that man meat in your mouth, Mike.
Certainly not. No.
Should represent that penis of his. Get
Oh
a
my
sidewalk
God,
for
happily.
him. Yeah.
Can I get him?
Well, I think I'm about to land him. So,
Hello.
Do you have an agent?
Me? I do not know.
Well, I represent, I don't know if you know this or not, Jared Carabas,
You're hired.
Rico Bosco, and Stephen Shea. So are you interested in that?
I thought Che. I didn't know what Che's move was last night, but I thought he was very interested in you. Yeah, I know you're hired.
Hired. You hear that,
Wow.
Mike? Done.
What a roster you're accumulating.
It's all happening. What's you're taking a lot of backlash for this from Dave Cullinane, first and foremost. Dave,
Whoa.
for the set and the audio. Yes, you criticized Jeff.
Well, the audio was
the
rough.
audio. The audio was. let's move on from the audio. I would rather my.
Who do we blame? Who do we blame?
This is my client. I don't want to have. Do not answer any of these questions.
No, but this was my point, Jeff. Don't you think the audio problems led people to complain about the set more? Like just because that was like an easier.
You give them an excuse.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna color correct the set a little more, though. I don't know. People are like, it's bright. I'm like, okay.
I think
the audio was shit.
My take, so the audio I'm not sure about, but the set I think is a natural reaction to change. I don't know if people will still be complaining 6 weeks from now about the set. That's what I would say. Sometimes you just got to wait that thing out.
Yeah.
Yeah. The audio was yeah.
It's okay. So what's going on? You said you wanted to call this morning.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what your thoughts were, and I'm very curious.
Mm-hmm.
What the Minute fans are going to think after that. So that was a tough one. We had to bottle that up for like 6 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, is Ev like going to be a folklore? It's one match, but I mean, Ev was.
Well, as I said,
lived up to the hype.
As I said last year, we would have lost. Like I would have, if I had 4 points or 5 or whatever, we would have lost. So Ev was tremendous. I think we were saying this walking out back to the office. You mentioned this, sort of that Rico Ev dynamic is very good. This is a scary team. I didn't play very well. We scored 12 points. Like I think this is a team. I think this will be good for you. I think it's good to have a heel team making an undefeated run through the season because I think that's going to happen. I actually think we're going to go undefeated this year.
I have said this about you guys, not to you, but I like, and actually it's kind of the same way to Frank X. Like I would rather my teams that are good in the regular season not lose the first match. Like I'd rather the good teams like be good, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to like slant matches for you to win, but it's like this was good to see.
Do you think,
obviously the other side of it?
Do you think
Frank X? I mean, they a mess.
Do you think Clemmer will score a point this season in trivia?
He has been credited with half a point.
Oh, I was going to ask
for what?
That. Yeah, I didn't know how that worked.
For what?
He split one with Castellani.
Okay. I have to say that as a movie, I thought Chris was a movie guy. He once saw a movie like 12 days in a row for a podcast. I thought that he would, and now look, I didn't get it right either, but 23 for a combined Meryl Streep Academy Award Golden Globe nomination. If you're a movie fan, that is a bad guess. That's like a really bad guess.
Yeah, it was rough. That was a rough. I do think he's going to end up being like a solid player. That was
tough spot for him.
I mean, he got thrown into saying he got thrown into the pit would be like a soft statement. It was a nightmare. That was a nightmare for him.
But I was very happy. I was very happy with the team. Very happy with the win. Looking forward to winning a couple of games in Boston next month as well. Do we have any updates on that?
No. The only reason we can't sell tickets yet is we haven't done New York. Once New York goes on sale, I think
okay.
We'll put you guys on sale because Boston's like kind of. We're still finalizing teams.
Yeah. What are we thinking?
It's for sure you guys, for sure Frank X, the Misfits, which is a hefty team. That's Dante, Kelly Keegs, and RDT, and then Hank as their coach.
Ooh, that's gonna be a tough. Kelly Keegs is walking into the. That's gonna be a tough scene.
That's gonna be a tough crowd for Kelly Keegs.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
you can handle it.
And then I do not know on the fourth team yet. There could be possibly Dave's team, could possibly be Brandon's team.
Okay.
So
because that'd be.
I think it comes down to availability at that point.
Okay, good. I'm looking forward to that.
Let me ask you something because I don't know this about the game.
Sure.
Your position, like the
first,
me? Yeah, the first position in the dozen, and Jeff as well. The first position, is that to be interpreted as the captain's position?
I'm the lead,
of the team?
Of course, I'm the lead horse on the team.
So, is there a discussion behind the scenes of moving Chris Clemmer from that position, maybe to where Alex Bennett was, which seems to be the third position,
or maybe where Pat was, like outside?
Yeah, that could be an option. Yeah,
Castellani seems like the leader of that team.
That is Castellani's team for sure.
Yeah, I would say that is Castellani. So I would say that's probably Castellani's team moving forward would be my guess.
Do you think that Alex Bennett is there while her guess of 74 days in the history of Pawn Stars was a good guess? do you think she's there maybe to add a little bit of star power to that team that they might not be knocking you out with superstars?
I mean, I think she kept saying, she's like, I'm not going to be good. I'm not going to be good. She said it in the match. I said, look, you don't have to be, you still need like a good energy.
I agree.
You got to make your team likable. Fan vote is insanely important.
Right.
So like, look, just show up, keep the team morale, on the right track. Don't throw out bad guesses just to say something.
Yeah.
Which that would happen now and then with your team last year.
That's for sure true.
Won't name names.
Well,
but I think that was her thing. She in the race towards who has more points, she has one. Clemmer has half point.
I like that. And just to be clear, you said this, I think, on our show. You're a writer, first of all. Secondly, if his contracts were to fall, he can still remain part of this team going forward for the rest of this season, at least, correct?
Unless he would work for a direct competitor of the company, and then I obviously could be overruled by the boss man, but I don't think that would. Yeah, as long as you're working for a competitor. Yeah.
Okay. What's that, Mike?
As one of your clients, is Jeff willing to walk out with Rico?
Don't say anything on the air, Jeff.
I'm just saying.
Don't give anything.
It seems like solidarity is important.
Don't give anything away.
That's a great question, Mike, but I've been told not to reply to that.
I understand.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you very much. Anything else going on?
Yeah, no, you guys. No, you. I just wanted to just check on the morale. You guys were good. I think some people unfairly on our show get criticized, like, oh, they always say they're close. They're never close. Like, I think Rico was always so close on answers. But sometimes you just need that one extra voice.
I agree.
Sometimes. Yeah.
So I think they have they're almost in their own little world. I'm in mine, but yet we're still together. I think this is going to be. I think it's going to be a good. Any idea when we play next? Like 3 weeks, 2 weeks?
Yeah, I did that last night.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Hold on. I think I've done a full computer shutdown. Is there anyone you want to... Actually, I'll ask as this is opening up. Is there anyone you want to play next?
I'm just playing history right now. That's all. I'm chasing undefeated season. Put people in front of us, we'll knock them down. You know that. I'll play anybody, anywhere, anytime.
Taking forever. I think I updated my computer last night. No, you guys will play, I think. So we have a lot of teams. So we're going to probably cycle through most everyone the next 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll probably be back either the week before our New York event, which will be the first week of November, or the week after that. And I don't know who will have you guys play. I might have you play a new team.
Sure.
Maybe see if you can run some points up. I mean, yeah, because you're off to. I mean, are you gunning for the MVP this year, or are you just going to say, hey, this is that doesn't mean anything?
One game I didn't do mine. The league still runs through me. I am the center of this league. Believe me, I'm winning the MVP. But look, I'd be very happy if it's a late career stage where I if Ev scores more points than I do, we go undefeated. Look, I'm happy to win the champ. However I get to the championship, I'll do it.
See, where do I have you? I might have you against. Might be Chicklets.
Oh, fantastic! These are my buddies.
What a peek behind the scenes here.
See what's this like? This is like watching a beautiful mind at work here.
I'm reading his schedule. I was too stupid to read it. My own schedule that I made. No, I have you playing Gen XYZ, which is Large, Dibs, and Jake March, who they play tonight.
They beat us in the playoffs last year, Large. Great. Bring them on. Although I don't think Jake was on that team.
In-person teams struggle online.
I don't think Jake was there last year. We didn't play Jake last year, did we?
No, he was there. He was
there. Oh, I don't remember that. Okay.
That was a Large match. Large
he was great.
Took over. And
good. A little revenge. I like that. Excellent. All right. We'll check in later on.
All right, cool. Thanks, guys. See you later.
The commissioner and my client, Jeff D. Lowe.
Biggest penis at Barstool.
No question. I hope he's getting ready for, because he's a movie guy. So I'm going to have him be doing like Schindler's Fist, Titty Titty Bang Bang, Edward Penis Hands.
It's fun.
Yeah, Foreskin Gump. All those movies. I think there's a market for that, don't you?
Certainly. I mean, clearly, yeah.
He's gonna do it, and we'll do things like he incorporates in trivia. He does his countdown. It'll be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They'll have a fist, and boom, it goes right in. For Schindler's Fist, I mean.
I saw in Vegas they have something called puppetry of the penis.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that.
We're exploring that. It's a market that we're exploring.
Good.
We say no to nothing. Even like he's the commissioner, so it's hard to do. But like if both my clients, Jeff and Rico, want to do something together, then listen, it's 2022, right?
It's kismet.
Yeah. Who am I to get in the way of that? That's fine. Rico's a passionate guy,
certainly.
But then am I spreading myself too thin now?
Well, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I like to think you. I mean, like look at the case. You have a lot of balls in the air all the time, and you put as much work into each one individually. So I think you could do that with clients as well.
I suppose that's true. I put more work on the case than I do on this show. That's for sure.
I wasn't going to say that,
but how many times universal. How many times David the Metro Stories go in the world? And we're like, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's going on. Yeah, Biden's president?
I didn't realize we were acknowledging that.
I'm sure. I don't care. Hey, listen. Check's clear either way. What else is going on, Dave?
You want to talk about that? Oh, actually, how about that Red Sox employee who is going after the 15-year-old girl? You see this?
I did see that. I did
Yes.
see that. I did see. Yes. Well, let me talk for a second though. Before, how about this crazy like Barstool HR person?
Oh, they're still at it?
It's those like layers to the story. I guess people were telling me when I was there the other day. This guy's a madman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
talking
fired him.
Can we name names or no?
I'm not gonna name his name.
Okay.
But why? You know his name?
I think
I don't want to name it, but okay.
I think I know
his
his
name.
name.
So John and Kevin were on the right side of history.
They were on the right side of history. Yeah, it sounds like it was like really weird. Like,
We get no details.
So this is this
well,
is
I know,
public
actually,
information.
ironically, I don't know if it's HR issue, so I don't know, but I'll say it's when put it this way, when I find out I can't talk about it, I'll talk about
Very
it,
good.
and it's pretty weird. Like, it's not like insane or anything. It's like,
Does it have anything to do with the tweets they were talking about, or not completely separate?
well, it does in a way in that it suggests sort of a relaxed, casual attitude of
Okay.
a company that
I told you that was odd for an HR person to be doing.
I thought it was. I definitely agreed that it was odd, but I was like, yeah, if he says who's nice and isn't nice, who really cares?
Right.
But at the same time, you're right that it led to sort of this other stuff. You're like, geez, really?
Interesting.
So, but he did get fired.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's too bad.
They said that on Dave's show last week, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So the Red Sox employee, yes, is that Sam Kennedy? Did I reading that correctly or no?
It was not Sam Kennedy. No.
Damn it! Yeah, it's not the guy I was pretending to be when I was talking to Shaughnessy.
That might be who it was.
No, though I can't. What was your name? Who were you
don't
pretending to
remember.
be? Yeah.
Let me look up the story here. Where can I get it here?
NBC 10 actually spoke to the gentleman, I believe.
Can you send me the link?
No, I will.
The guy agreed to an interview.
They just showed up at his house.
Yeah, what's his name?
Peter Tolan.
What's his title?
Well, he was a ticket taker at the Red Sox.
Right.
And he was a custodian.
Right.
But who knows how much power he really had there.
A lot of power.
Kind of a shady looking guy.
Really? That's surprising.
You think?
There's like 2 teeth. Did you see him?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw this dude. Yeah. Boston Red Sox employee who also works at a Rockland Middle School, Peter Tolan, was arrested Monday on a charge of child enticement. So, that is confirmed Tolan's employment with the team. Here's the Red Sox statement. I have it right here. We learned of the allegations against Peter Tolan involving events unrelated to his Red Sox employment. We doubled his salary, congratulated him, and sent pictures of children to him.
I don't think that's right.
Is this true, Dave?
That's accurate.
This is Boston.com.
Listen, they're a reputable source.
Wow, we'll have no further comment going forward. Well, they're standing by him.
When people ask why I'm a Yankees fan, they don't understand what goes on
true.
in this front office.
That's true. 2-time ticket taker of the year, by the way. Are they taking that away from him or no?
2-time.
A video with the post appears to show Tolan making a half-court shot and celebrating with basketball players at Rockland High. It's like Jeffrey Tambor and the rest of the Velmies playing volleyball in prison. He's like jumping around with them all. Detective Cecilia Cacciatore received a message from Tolan through a social... Oh, so it was the...
Yeah, it was like a pedo, one of those,
like
the pedo poacher guys?
What was the... what's the guy's name? He wound up getting in trouble on... Jesus Christ, I'm blanking.
Oh, the how
Chris,
to catch. Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen.
Yeah, they pulled a Chris Hansen.
A little iced tea, a little sweet tea.
Yeah.
So
They have those now with like not as much help from the government. Like there's a million of those on YouTube.
We did. Remember, we did the story.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Remember what's his
Yeah.
face played along. Remember, he did
Yeah.
didn't DEC play along with it back then? We did like a video with him like responding to. I
believe it was edited. I believe,
Yeah.
something like. I can't really remember.
How much would he pay to be back in this world?
He responded to the tweet you were talking about yesterday.
Which?
The ranking of the second chairs or third chairs, whatever
was
it
he
is.
bummed he wasn't on that list? Or
He said, "Am I 12th?"
That's right. He was on there once. Jeez, that's incredible. With Carano, I think.
Oh,
yes.
I think you were heading up to Madawaska.
That's
right?
correct. Yeah, DEC and Carano were in.
Mike was just, on his way up to a busy weekend in Madawaska.
What I would do to have Justin turn that car around.
Really sounded that, Dave?
Mike and the Minimum fans might not be up till tomorrow night.
It's just sad. They don't do it.
Warning people.
And it's been a great year on the Kirk Minihane Show.
Thank you. It was, Mike. You're right.
I like the idea that I'm like, guys, you're gonna have to calm down and wait a few days. Mike and the Minifans might not
everyone
be
just we'll all get through this together.
I'm sorry, but
Can we call Sam Kennedy? You have his number, right?
Yeah.
I want to confirm he's a 2-time ticket taker of the year.
was that true? I thought you were joking.
That was his March 2020 Facebook from Bullpen Kitchen and Tap, located across from Fenway Park.
What an honor.
fucking people. This guy's a fucking custodian of the school. Jesus Christ. When asked by NBC, all right, thanks. When asked by NBC 10 Boston, well, you would have done after meeting the underage girl, told they had no plans to engage in sexual activity. I don't know. I just talked to her. I wouldn't say anything.
They're always just trying to be helpful. It's a shame that they always get such a bum rap.
Just want to talk to a 15-year-old girl. That's all.
I was actually going to tell her not to have sex with older men. That's what I was here
right.
for.
Of course, he's a guide. So you tell me this fat guy with 2 teeth, this pervert, hit a half-court shot and fucking Portnoy can't throw a ball fucking 20 feet from half-court?
Bad shoulder. Bad shoulder.
That's pathetic. Jesus.
What do you think separates like first place from second place when it comes to ticket taker of the year?
Oh, it's a great
what
question.
Skill does he possess that the next guy doesn't, you know?
Paper cuts?
Lack of paper cuts.
I would think.
Is that league-wide or strictly Red Sox?
It's just, I don't know. 2-time ticket taker. I don't know the answer to that.
Huh. Or maybe all venues around the,
do you have Linda
around the
Pizzuto's
globe.
number, Dave?
I don't think you've ever sent me that.
Oh, send it over. Friend.
Do you think when people said, so you're a ticket taker for the Red Sox, he'd say, well, I mean, a little more than that.
Technically, sure. I don't know.
I don't know if that's all I am.
Yeah, I mean, LeBron James a basketball player for the Lakers? I mean, a lot of people, here's the other thing, a lot of people can win it once. You know?
Oh, really?
A lot of people win it once. A lot of people win it twice. That's validation.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Your call has been forwarded.
Come on, Linda. Well, I guess we're never going to find out.
So you said you're reading a Boston.com article about this.
I did not see it. I've seen you mention that they're owned by the Red Sox.
I did not see an article about this on the Boston Globe's website this morning.
Oh, is that true?
Yes. But Boston.com,
Yeah,
they
kind
own
of.
that, yeah.
That's kind of their like, yeah.
Yeah. They kind of
It's like
escape
ticket
it a little
taker,
bit.
Daily Voice, Rockland School. I'm seeing if there's any other confirmation about 2-time ticket take, because that to me is
That's the
honestly
big
the more
story.
serious charge.
Yeah, that a great man has gone down like this.
This guy is, if you were looking for somebody, his mugshot, it's like, it's not even, it's beyond central casting.
If you were drawing a pedophile.
Like, if a guy looks like that, you see him, you're just like, you have to go to jail for being a pedophile. Like, I don't know if you did anything, you didn't, but it's just
I'm
better.
sorry,
if
it's
you're-
not fair.
Yeah.
But
He's also an alumni of Rockland High School. Encouraged to meet up with the girl for a sexual encounter at a home in East Bridgewater. He was there. He was arrested and registered for a phone review. Doesn't say anything about that ticket, so I'm wondering now about that.
maybe they didn't want to celebrate, you know? Maybe he'll get those revoked.
Here's his Twitter account. Oh, not anymore.
No, deleted.
Yeah, we did.
He's tech savvy. Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yep.
You think they'll take away those awards?
I think it's like OJ. Like I mean,
We'll all know that he won.
put it this way, like, does it make him any less of a ticket taker?
No.
It's a horrible thing.
No, it
he
certainly
did.
doesn't,
You know,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he didn't actually. Well, I guess he didn't break laws. But you know what I'm saying,
Right, yeah,
It's-
he
it's
didn't commit
compli-
the acts.
But I mean, you would defend him.
Certainly. I am right now. I just believe he deserves to be a 3-time winner.
Book Peter Tolan, would you please?
Lock.
All right, good. Good.
I know where he lives, so.
That's true.
Hey, let's not dox the poor guy.
Yeah, God forbid.
He's gone through enough.
Oof. I mean, I'm so tempted, Dave. So tempted to fucking be an asshole about this other thing. But
I don't blame you.
I'm not going to do it though.
The bigger man.
I want to though. Like I really, really want to. I'll just give you the sketch of it, Mike.
Please.
Like I said, I think I said a show yesterday, the other day. I've had a tough year with my mental health, but I battled through it. I haven't gone away. I've tried, but it's been a lot of tough things have happened. But
Here we go. Fucking
but I've-
Steve Snell over here.
But I've dug through it.
Jesus.
So, but I really have, and I'm proud of myself because there's no shame in going away. But like I've tried to talk it out with my therapist, which we'll talk about BetterHelp in a second, and I'm proud that I've been able to do that while going through some really horrific things. So I don't mind, obviously, when people like Dave did it yesterday. Portnoy did it, right, making fun of me listening to Rico.
Sure,
Like,
certainly.
Dave's my friend. He has supported me when I've been in trouble, mental health wise, not in trouble, but gone away.
There's a context to
He'll always have my back. You do it. Callers do it. People who love the show do it. I do it. Like I'm fine. As you know, I'm very fine with that because I think it's honestly in the way a coping mechanism. I hate when people, like the people who go after it and just from a point of hate. Like I really don't. I just don't like it. Of course, you can do it. You have freedom to do it. I would never try and get you to stop doing it. Knock yourself out. And we know the people involved in the show who do it, they're assholes. But this guy messages the show account, which I don't spend a lot of time on. Let me me see here. Did you see the first one, Dave? Because it was accepted. Was
I accepted it, yes, by accident.
Oh, fine.
Yes.
That's fine. Where is he? Why is he gone?
It's not gone for me. You want me to read it? Want me to read
Maybe
it?
deleted
No,
it
I have it.
blocked you or
I
something?
kept it, but he did block. Yeah. It's very weird. But anyways, yeah, I have it.
Oh, yeah, he deleted his account.
Oh, did he? It's a shame. Wonder why.
I'm curious to hear about this sweet guy.
So, you got to update his account. He says he's a disgruntled Yankees fan.
Oh, well, I mean, we're 1-0 for now.
So Monday, 4:44 p.m. I didn't even see this. Tell Rico he's a fucking little bitch. Whatever, I don't care. Oh, yeah, Kirk, too. Both are fucking useless. Complete, like, who cares? I get shit like that all the time. Then this morning at 5:54 a.m., I get up and look at the show account, and it says, check yourself in again, dumb bitch. Like,
really?
So, like, again, like, am I, like, super personally? Not really, but I'm like, I don't know this guy. There's no humor attached to it. It's not a fan of the show. I looked at like, just a fucking asshole.
Also, it can catch you at a wrong time where I found
Probably at
myself
the
like
wrong time.
Googling names. And there's other times where I would have just deleted that message.
Correct. His name is up there. It's prominent. So I looked it up, saw what he did for a living, and reached back out to him and said, basically, geez, that's weird. If I was state employee, I wouldn't be doing
Right.
And then fast forwarded to whatever, 20 minutes later, and it's, please, man, I'm really sorry. I made a huge mistake. Please don't, please, I'm begging you. Blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, you're fucking asshole. Like, you're a fucking prick. Like, I have no, and again, like, whatever. Good luck with the rest of your fucking life. But like, I have that is a trigger for me where people do that, and if people want to do it, knock yourselves out. But I just again, if you're a fan of the show or if you hate the show, but if you listen to the show, that's part of listening to the show. That's fine. But these people on the outside who are like, oh, they joke around about it. So like, it's a real thing. So, but again, he can do it. That's fine. But I'm not going to audit his taxes. I'll say that. he may audit mine. I don't know. State of Pennsylvania, but yeah, who knows?
There's people that are even like that just don't get how to joke about that stuff, but are trying to.
Well, he wasn't joking.
That's what I mean. Like, there are people that are like, oh, jump in front of a train and saying it on Twitter, so they're like, he'll get that it's a joke.
You saw that guy the show account a
way.
couple weeks ago, Dave, who was going after us. Who was like, fucking kill yourself. And I responded, and then he blocked. Same, just a pussy.
Oh, yeah.
Right. But that's what I was going to say. Is there's people that are joking, and then there's people that are like trying to be a tough guy, and then when you call them out, they're like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it. Right. So it's like, just stand by it if you're pretending to mean it.
Exactly, right.
You know?
Yeah, if that's how you feel. I mean, okay, but that's all. It's more of an annoyance. I mean, whatever. It's not the end of the world, but these people, it's who they are. What else?
It's perfect time for the read if you want to just do it. Nice little segue.
Sure.
Yes.
Steve Snell-like.
That's true. Yes. Yeah, and like I said, I've had, for me, very tough, and that's where therapy helps. That's where BetterHelp can help you. Go to betterhelp.com/Kirk10, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 to get 10% off your first month online therapy. I thought actually Snell did a good job, which is like if you're in the middle of nowhere like that, if you're feeling that way, you wake up on a Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
you can meet with somebody Saturday morning.
Right.
Whereas like if you're not, if you wake up in the middle of, if you're in Macomb, Mississippi, you wake up on a Saturday morning feeling terrible, good luck getting a traditional therapist to meet you in their office on a Saturday who you've never met before. You have no chance doing that.
Right.
None. BetterHelp does it for you. If you're not comfortable with that first person, you can meet another person right after that. It's worth it. You go to betterhelp.com/Kirk10 today to get 10% off your first month. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. A great, great, great product. I'm so happy they're our partners. I can't tell you how important it is. And I probably haven't talked about much lately because I think I've been battling it myself, but it's the most important thing you can really is your mental health. You got to get moving on that right now. So go to betterhelp.com/Kirk10 today. What else?
Today's show is sponsored by BetterHelp, correct?
Of course it is. Yes. Naturally it is, Dave. Thank you. What else?
Good. That tweet last night from Jeff Passan that Mike found pretty interesting for sure.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Did you see
I don't
that?
know if you saw that.
No, I didn't see this.
So the original tweet has been deleted.
Who's an asshole, by the way? Let me make that clear.
Is he a real asshole?
I've told this story, I think, before. You want to call Mutt and see what he has to say about it or not?
Well, he may have changed his ways because he apologized for hurting so many people.
Let's see. Do you have Mutt's number?
Nope.
You're getting a lot of WEEI stars today, Dave.
If Mutt's going to want to talk, maybe he'll talk to us. He's watching. For the world, the last three numbers I just sent. Last three texted Dave.
This is, yeah.
Mutt, Ardino, Linda Pizzuti, and Mutt.
Hi, this is Mike. I can't get to my
Maybe he is listening. It seems like he ignored the call.
Yeah, that's true. So I think it was a 2013 World Series. We did shows at Fenway Park.
Yeah.
Like they were that thing that they would do, like where they would mix. They would be like, oh, Dino's with Glenn and Kirk's with
yeah.
I was with Mutt and I think somebody, maybe I don't even know.
Oh, is this where you'd go to a bar? I think I was at one of these days.
No, yes, we would do that. No,
Okay,
not that.
yeah.
No, yes, no, I remember those. But
Right.
this one was at Fenway, like before the World Series game.
Gotcha.
And Jeff Passan like came in and he was just like, basically like, yeah, just so you know, like you cannot believe what a fucking favor I'm doing you by being boring for 10 minutes. He's just an asshole. Like he's gave out an asshole.
Oh, that's the attitude he had.
Yeah,
So,
it's kind of my Rosillo thing, where it's kind of like, oh, you can fucking leave. I don't care.
Right.
But anyway, what happened?
So he tweeted something to the effect of, I guess him and Ben Verlander have a thing, some shtick where they kind of go at each other playfully.
Justin Verlander.
No, Ben Verlander.
He's an ESPN guy too?
Justin's brother, I believe.
Oh, okay. Is he a reporter? Or no?
I guess so. I don't
think
really
I did
know.
see this. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I was wondering what the fuck was going on.
I don't know if Dave will know.
He's an analyst on Fox.
He's an analyst.
Yeah, okay. I thought he was in the media, yeah.
So Jeff Passan tweets something, something inscrutable. I couldn't figure out what he was talking about. But he just wrote Justin Verlander's name over and over again.
Okay. Oh, I did see this. Yes, I did, Mike.
But when he talks about Shohei Ohtani, and then he writes Shohei Ohtani's name 10,000 times.
Right.
I'm assuming that means he talks about them a lot. And Ben Verlander says, get on a stool and say that to my face. To which Jeff Passan replies, but when you talk about Ohtani, you're always on your knees.
Oh, who said that?
Jeff Passan said that.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
So then,
I like this guy.
Then he releases a wild apology. I was like, what did he do when I saw this?
Jeff did this?
Yeah. He deleted it and tweeted this.
To delete the apology or kept the apology?
No, he kept the apology.
He
deleted all those tweets that I just mentioned.
Is Ben Verlander performing oral sex on...
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Why is that bad in this world? I thought that's good.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing, and it's a ham-handed blowjob joke, which doesn't even really mean gay. It means like you're being far too kind to this gentleman.
Earlier, a tweet directed at Ben Verlander crossed the line and was hurtful to many.
Yeah, that's what rubbed me.
So what? Say it again. So what did Passan say that he did to Ben Verlander? He did what to? What was he saying? What was he accusing Verlander of?
When you're talking about Shohei, you're usually on your knees.
Ow!
Right?
Fuck! Ow! God damn it!
Oh, you're physically hurt by it. Oh, I didn't realize. See, I thought it was silly. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Jesus. I deleted the tweet and sincerely apologize. Though Ben and I have often have known one another for a while and often joke on Twitter. It's no excuse for my mistake. I will be better and learn from it.
No, that is an excuse. You guys are friends.
Should left up on the bet. Everyone's like, should left up. Justin Verlander, and there it is. Yeah, get a step stool and say it to my face, Jeffy boy. You're talking about Shohei. You're usually on your knees though, right? Do you think Ben Verlander cared?
No.
One of my favorite replies was someone said, and that's a deep drive by Castellanos, whatever his name.
Earlier today, that's right. Yeah, I don't see. Did he even respond on Twitter or no?
Ben Verlander?
Yeah.
I don't know. He might have.
He's probably in the hospital.
I think after that point, after that point, he knew Passan was kind of facing soming and just move on from it.
I know, but can't you like throw him I don't know if you're really.
Hey, this didn't offend me.
Or just fucking bury him. Just hate him.
Yeah, maybe behind the scenes he does.
On behalf of the gay community.
Like, I was actually molested as a kid, and this guy made me blow him. So thanks a lot, asshole. Just fire Jeff Passan. Huh? Well, that's an awful thing he did. Yes, I mean, otherwise known as just like fucking around. But okay.
I don't even understand what the apology is for.
Totally, I know what it's for. I'm not saying I agree with it, but he's saying that he is using homosexual.
Oh no, I get, but like, who's mad at that?
You know the answer to that question. Nobody.
Right.
Nobody.
But it's not even a gay, to take that as a gay bashing
I bet you,
is crazy.
Here's what happens. It happens all the time. Is Jeff Passan's in a job where he never gives an opinion, so he never gets any real backlash.
Right.
So like he got some, and he was like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?"
Yeah, right.
Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and they're generally.
Sorry.
I imagine people like Passan or whoever. Ken Rosenthal isn't usually making blowjob.
If you're so sorry,
jokes.
you should give Verlander's brother a blowjob.
I think he should.
Like, honestly, that would be good.
Right.
And like every situation,
I think it'll heal America.
if he just kept it up and ignored the shit he was getting, nothing would come of it. Instead,
or just not acknowledge it.
You're scared shitless. You
I
delete and apologize.
Now,
And
to be fair,
now
I don't
shit
know
will
what
start.
role ESPN plays in this either. Right. I don't know.
It's a dumb strategy to delete
Didn't
an
say
apology
it's not
every
dumb.
time.
I'm just
Every
saying I
time.
don't know. I'm correct.
Yeah.
I'm just, of course, it's never going to go away.
Would even ESPN say give this gushing apology?
Lou deleted his and it completely went away.
Right. Right, exactly. But what I would love.
He didn't apologize for it.
No,
he did apologize.
Did he apologize?
Yeah, right away he did. Yeah.
I want ESPN and Fox Sports to hear me out here.
Go ahead.
Just keep an open mind, folks.
Sure, I'm in.
If Fox Sports said, hey, you know what? Like this caused a lot of damage.
Yeah.
We're going to have Jeff Passan suck Ben Verlander's dick.
Yeah. So I just said.
But I'm saying they show it live on air.
Oh, both networks, like a telethon.
Yes.
Ooh.
And they raise money for, gay youths.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it could even, it might be one of those ones where all the networks get together and do it. You have ABC at that point already.
Right, like hurricane coverage or something.
Yeah, celebrities answering the phones.
Yeah.
FS1.
This sounds like a great idea, but I don't know if you guys saw the box office results of the movie Bros. So I don't know if America is going to be on board with this idea.
Interesting. A homophobic country may not be ready.
That's true.
Yeah.
But what if I guess. But what if who's the other player? It was Otani who?
Ben Verlander.
Oh, I thought you were talking about another player. So, okay.
Yeah, Justin Verlander got mentioned.
Well, how about having both those guys involved too? Like to answer phones or host it together or something.
Yeah.
I think you have a four-way where they're kind of trading off sucks.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kate Upton too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
She running around that whole thing?
She's around there.
You can make a lot of money doing
I
this.
keep her out of there, I say.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You're right. What else?
What'd you think of John Sterling's call last night? Did you hear that?
I did hear it, yes.
I thought it was big.
Let me hear it.
Now here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to left field. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
Sounds like a home run to me.
Tie the game. His first Yankee home run. Oh, I'm just wild about Harry. Harry, he homers to left center. And the Yankees tie the game at one.
He's fucking great. Fucking great. You'll never hear me. I mean, that's life right there. Castiglione, that fucking bag of bones.
Other guys would think certainly no one's going to get this 1940s Broadway reference.
But he doesn't care. I like that.
But not
he doesn't
him.
care. He's an old guy. He doesn't give a shit. Thank God. I love that. That's a great call.
Bader still in the afterglow of the blast he just unloaded.
Well, all right. Fine.
So it's Ben Verlander.
Yeah, you might apologize for that drop right there, Mr. Costas. Who was talking? Was it you talking about Costas? Dave the other. Did you know Bob Costas was play-by-play?
No. Play-by-play of a playoff game.
I
This is
said to
first
him
in 22 years.
Oh, okay. I thought you were questioning his knowledge of it. I said it was fair that he didn't know Costas as a play-by-play guy, but he calls a lot of baseball games.
I guess. Yeah.
Well, I don't know him from MLB Network. Mike was his reference.
What else?
How about we gotta obviously acknowledge Angela Lansbury at this point. I mean,
Sure.
It's
sad.
It's a big loss.
Very
96
sad.
years old.
Great run.
Yeah.
Great run.
Murder She Wrote.
Murder She Wrote. She kept
Always on TV.
riding around that bike, solving murders.
You think she was murdered?
I don't know that. Who's going to solve it now?
Actually,
I guess me.
You?
Yeah.
How
How about that for a spinoff maybe with me, Murder He Wrote, where I go around small towns in South Carolina and solve murders.
That's very interesting.
Is that the theme song?
Yep. Me and Steve on the bike together.
I like this.
I can see that.
Pass by the stars and bars.
I apologize.
True.
It's Dame Angela Lansbury,
Correct.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
she was a real dame, that's for sure.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Good run. I think she's certainly best known for Murder She Wrote.
That's an odd theme song for a murder mystery show.
That was kind of a goofy. She had a lot of fun on that show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
My guy Tom Bosley, the dad in Happy Days, was on there for a while.
Got it.
I think of when I say Murder She Wrote, guys my age. I saw this a little bit on Twitter yesterday for sure. When you say Murder She Wrote, I still think Sunday nights as a kid, CBS 4:00 football game, Pat Summerall.
Oh.
60 Minutes is next, and then Murder She Wrote.
Wow.
Yeah, he would do it would be.
I know it as an old reference.
Yeah,
like in Better Call Saul was the show that the old people would watch at 5 p.m.
for sure.
or whatever.
Had a long run, 12 years.
It was always on like TBS or something, like at 3 or 4 o'clock.
I think you're going to be. I'm going to look this up if they have it on the Wikipedia page. I think you're going to be blown away by where it ranked every year in the TV ratings. Like, it was a monster. Nobody ever talks
I believe
about
it.
Let me see. Better than fucking Quincy will say that.
Wow. I don't know about
she
that.
fucking solved these. She was an actual fucking detective. She wasn't some goddamn.
That's exactly right. He's not even a detective and he's solving these things.
It makes me wonder just about his accuracy. That's all.
Well, his tactics aren't always.
U.S.
above
television
board.
ratings. Rank. I'll give you the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll give you the whole thing.
Please.
Rank season by season. Ready? I'll give you my Mike Francesa here.
Okay.
8th, 3rd, 4th, 9th, 8th, 13th, 12th, 8th, 5th, 11th, 8th. It's fucking a top 10 show in the 80s for fucking 10 years.
Wow.
Very impressive.
It's insane.
So why wasn't she? Was she like a megastar?
Well, it was old. The audience was super old.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't, you know.
She was famous enough that she was referenced a lot.
Yeah. Well, she
like,
was
like years later.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, for sure. And she was in Manchurian Candidate. And I think a lot of people know her from as one of the voices in Beauty and the Beast, which was a huge hit. She's one of the sing voices, you know? So there you go. Great run. Yes.
There's some headline in the Daily Mail, I think, that like she saved her daughter from Charles Manson or something.
Really? I didn't know that.
I don't know what that means, but
Crazy.
whatever. Yeah.
Huh.
Good run. Good run.
Great run. 96 is a good run.
What a life. Yep.
What else?
Nothing exciting.
Take a few calls if you want. We talk about blindmike.net, I think more importantly.
Thank you.
Please immediately go to blindmike.net. What's going on there today? If I'm going over there today, what am I getting?
Today you're getting Quincy, pre-recorded. Yesterday we did a live stream, and I think the Why You Laughing tomorrow will be Norm on Conan.
Oh, is that right?
Going through the history of some of Norm's talk show.
Oh, there you go. Good. I'll make sure to listen to that. Go to blindmike.net right now, please.
Yes.
Mike, do you listen to Tim Dillon? Is that a good move for that Barstool kid?
I'd imagine so, yeah. I'd imagine he's making some righteous bucks.
Yeah, it's going to be a big raise,
I would think, yeah. And he does, to answer your question, like his old producer was a good laugher and a guy from the bounce off of, but didn't talk much. So he's not going to have to be on air at times.
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't. This guy does not seem like a great on-air guy.
No, and he was the kid who was an asshole to Justin, I believe.
I thought, yeah, that was confirmed. Yes. Yeah. We're doing lunch first and then Milton today, Dave?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the strategy.
Okay, good. You're strategizing this. Where are we go? Are we going to the same place we went last time?
Same place. A lot of thought put into it.
Good. I
Yep.
like
Exciting.
that.
Yep.
No Justin today, though. Just sad conversationally.
That is sad.
Make our way through it. Last time we had Justin, you, me, and Dave, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
No Harrison, right? No. Harrison's not joining us today.
Nope.
Okay. It's too bad. I'd like to see that. I'll make the call. It's not my call.
Well, it would have been content because obviously we're going to discuss it next week probably.
Discuss what?
Like our Milton's trip. You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
some kind of
Harrison's like that,
shenanigans
right?
is
Yeah,
going to come out of it.
Right.
You know, Mike's going to get too much, obviously.
So Clever. Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
Clever got a D+. What grade would you, as Harrison's boss, give him so far for his return? Couple of not great tweets.
Yeah, but volume. He tweets a lot. So I'm going to give him a B+.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
So any tweet that looks good is his, right? Graphically, correct?
Not always.
But the tweets that
Like,
don't
dude, if it's video.
One could assume that, though, correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. You sound better.
I'm getting there.
Good.
High energy all the way through this stuff.
Not
thankfully.
really, but yeah. Have you looked at all those? Some people tweeted me, Mike. You're probably afraid of it. I don't blame you. I am too. Did you get a look at those stairs at Red 13? 'Cause I got some tweets.
I didn't like. I don't want to relive
Smart.
it. Really.
Smart. That's a good move.
It's just not.
I try to forget it happened.
Yeah.
It's just, it was not.
Oh, it was all too.
fair
It was all
argument.
too real.
Yeah.
All too real. We lived it. We got through it.
I remember clinging to the railing as I climbed up.
Jesus. They load up, Dave?
I'll load up.
All right, hello.
Hey, what's up, Kirk? Did you see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar pull the Bobby Murchison the other day?
Yeah. Yes, I did. Who was it? It was
Not with Kyrie Irving.
He was talking about Kyrie
Yeah,
Irving.
I did see that. Yeah, I
And
did.
he said if we want to go after him, we should write to all of his sponsors and write letters to him and try to cancel him.
Yes, I did. Thank you for the call. I did see that. Yeah, I don't, whatever. I mean, I think Kyrie Irving's going to cancel himself at some point. Like, I think I think sponsors are going to be like, we're all set. I don't think you need to fucking call these people. That's my guess.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar seems like a real asshole.
It's amazing. He was on my podcast. He was in one of the greatest comedies of all time.
Yeah.
As I said to him, and he was an asshole on the podcast. I said to him, you must have read that script and been like, this is really funny. Been like a funny guy. Like, that's a funny thing that he did in that movie.
Right.
But there's nothing else in his life ever that suggests that in him. It's just weird.
Maybe he thought it was
Yeah, but he's in Fletcher was like my second, maybe my top 5 favorite comedies in both of them.
Fred Willard turned down Airplane because he said he didn't get it. So maybe Kareem thought it was a drama that he was signing.
You know who else turned down or read for the lead role? Letterman.
Really?
Yeah.
As who?
Ted Stryker.
Really?
Yeah. Got to read his Wikipedia page too, Mike, when you do
I'll have to check that out.
Letterman
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to the PGA Tour 2K23 family foreplay pod.
Oh, that's great.
In a video game?
That's great.
Wow. Dude, perfect in foreplay.
I know they have a Gus on there, right, this year?
I don't know.
Meaning what? Like Riggs is going to be a character in that video?
I have no idea what that means, but that's pretty impressive.
That's great. I don't know what the fuck it means either, but I'm happy for them.
Yeah. That's pretty wild.
They better fucking have Lurch.
They won't.
No chance.
He's not part of the team.
No, he will always be part of the team.
I like the Fred Willard episode, by the way. Go listen to it.
Thank you.
I listened to it. I enjoyed it.
I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. There's no smart list, but it's pretty good.
Thank you.
It's my guy.
Who's just on smart
Sean
list?
Hayes. Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon, talking about that a little bit more in the Bernie Madoff stuff.
I listened to that clip. It's funny you said that.
I don't think I know that show. What is that?
That is the one with Jason Bateman and Sean Hayes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. They load up, Dave?
They're loaded
Hold
up.
on. Well, Kevin Bacon got swindled by Madoff.
Right.
Yeah, and he talks about it. I thought he was actually pretty good about it.
Yeah, I mean,
We already knew.
No,
but he doesn't need to talk about that. He did.
Yeah.
I thought other places, didn't he hate, didn't someone bring it up and he had an incident or something?
But I thought what was interesting about that was he said he got a lot of his money back.
Yes. That was the new information he's got.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Those, I mean, I've been trying to get Kevin Bacon on all my pod. Dave has failed at it, but what can you do?
What was the story they wanted you to? It was the same thing here when he was playing.
Him and his brother, but their music.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And I was like, I would honestly be like, I would talk to him and his brother fine, but like, can I ask some movie questions?
Right.
And I don't want to do the thing where I'm like, I lie to them because then I'm an asshole. Like that's not fair to them either. Kevin Bacon's making a deal, so
I think you should have Kevin Bacon on just music.
Music.
It'd be funny.
I did that with the Coveney once. I'd ask a couple of questions, which was fine because then he was great on the old show. Like you can do that. Like that's what I think we said to him. Ben Kitchen, who's gone to bigger, better things. He said, I said, Ben, can you just ask him? Like, I'll ask 4 questions about his music. I don't care. And we'll promote where he's playing, but can I ask him about fucking Footloose and Animal House and JFK? And
it's weird to ignore that stuff.
It's Kevin Bacon.
Like, I get you're doing a music thing that you want to promote. But I would even say, like, just as long as you say I'm playing these dates.
Right, and by the way, I can also tell you, he's a massive Springsteen fan.
Right.
So, like, that's easy.
And also, 99% of the times, it's not Kevin Bacon who gives a fuck. It is his stupid publicist.
Well, do you ever see, I assume you've seen that Billy Bob Thornton interview?
Oh, the one
from
I think
Canada,
Canada
or something?
Right?
Yeah. Where he was just a complete asshole.
But I don't think Kevin Bacon's an asshole, though. Like, I think, what do I know? But he seems to be universally a good guy, so I don't know. Who knows? I love Kevin Bacon. You can connect him to many things. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I've heard.
It's true. Jeff D. Lowe doesn't know how to do that, but yeah, go ahead. Hello.
Alonzo Mosley, FBI.
Hello, Alonzo. How are you?
Good. Hey, congrats on the win. Just a fucking dominant performance by the squad. Great job.
Thank you.
Watching you on the Portnoy Show the other day, you guys, it's inevitable. You two are meant for radio. I think you guys will buy Odyssey. So I have an idea for a lineup for you guys. So I'm just going to run it by you.
I am Portnoy's agent now, so yeah.
Yep, naturally. So it starts at 8 a.m. The happy hour with Kathy Colonnade.
Wait a second. So we start our programming at 8 a.m. You're saying?
I don't think Kathy can
So
lead.
she's a late
the
riser.
Wake up that early?
How about? But Dave, we're trying to we're going to lose that 6 to 8. Those are big billing hours on the morning show.
Those are huge. Yep.
But can Kathy get up at 6 and start the morning show or no?
I mean, he obviously must have started talking to my mother about this already. What is his insight? Why will she?
Will
only do the 8
it be like
hour?
a segment where people call in and she makes fun of like people in their lives who have died or no?
Well, she's wacky. She'll do whatever.
Okay.
She listens.
Yeah, we've heard
take direction.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so she.
I saw that one coming.
You get her up at 6, but she might pass up by 7:30.
That's a good point.
You have Colonnade's daughter, clean up the mess.
She's waking her up, poking her with a stick.
Conan's daughter could not be on the air. Not on terrestrial radio.
There's a dump button.
You know what though? I like danger though. We like that.
Yep.
We do like that. Yep. Go ahead. Does she have
And the morning show would be the Rico Bosco show, but it'd be dead air after 30 minutes after he has a tirade.
Sure. That's okay.
Yep. And then your show, KMS, and then you have Dave Portnoy on like once a week to
So
talk.
Kirk Minihane and Dave Portnoy are doing a midday show on this radio channel?
This is rational.
It's an interesting schedule.
Yeah.
All right.
Drive time.
Oh, drive time. Okay.
But you have Arcan doing the updates, but he's constantly being interrupted by Ron from Medford during his updates.
Yeah. Or I would say, okay, that's a different interruption than I was going to say.
Yeah, that's what
well,
I
thanks
was
for the call,
thinking,
on. We'll get to work on that.
Yeah, not bad ideas.
I still say, Mike has said this too. I don't, there is a market for a syndicated Barstool radio lineup.
Yeah.
Well, they've tried it and they failed.
No,
They
they
didn't
didn't.
fail.
How did you
They
figure?
didn't do it properly.
Yeah, they didn't.
If I did it, it would do very well.
Did Barstool Radio fail? Didn't they say it was
Is that
like
about the serious one?
No, I'm talking about the, I don't know. What was the first gambling show? It was Brandon.
Oh, that doesn't count.
They literally signed a deal with Westwood One.
Yeah, but these are Brandon Walker. I mean,
what was Brandon? I think it was Dave and Big Cat. I don't mean failed. I don't know what happened, but to your point, they didn't do it.
I'll handle it. It'll be fine. I think
I don't know about this, so I guess it was a failure. I never heard of it. So
you think failure? You
don't normally hear about like syndicated until it blows up.
A guy at 5 o'clock every day going over a Quincy episode. That's not going to fail. People want to hear that driving home.
Sure.
That's a nice, relaxing.
Every day. We don't want to blow through them too quickly.
We go on the next show, Murder She Wrote.
Okay, that's
endless.
fair.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to do Monk.
It's a nice, comfortable drive home. Hello.
Hey guys. Hey
Hello.
Mike, I think Artie did a bit on Murder She Wrote, didn't he, Kirk?
Maybe
a little bit. How he used to laugh at it.
I just saw Artie.
I
just saw Artie fairly active on Twitter. He had his birthday. He seems like he's
really?
doing okay. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Doing okay.
I never know if that's him though.
And I know Madden said
Oh,
that
true.
after Summerall died, that Summerall tried to make a joke out of it every week to see how long he could go with.
Yeah, I remember that. You're right. You're right. I think I was on the Football Life or something. I did see that. You're right. Because Summerall would have tremendously long pauses. That is true.
Take care.
Oh, thank you. You take care as well.
Succinct. I have a Jerry question, if you don't mind.
Sure.
It's been
Jerry Callahan
eating away at me. Yeah, I want to get it out.
Yeah, sure.
Because I'm puzzled by it. The other day, me and Craig were recording, and then Craig just texted me like, "Hey, I'm running a little late." And then when he got in the StreamYard, he goes, "Hey, sorry about that. Jerry said we were just going to do a 38-minute podcast, but we went a little long."
What?
I said 38 minutes?
That's a perfectionist.
Oh,
thing,
Dave
yes.
might have an answer for this. And
Yeah, Dave's better than that. Ask me, I don't know.
Craig said yes. He's hung up on two numbers. The podcast either has to be 38 minutes or 55.
What?
Is that like getting like?
You don't know about this?
He's never said that. No.
Is that like Dave? You know better than me. It's like listing a house at a certain price. Is there a market?
Oh, it could be. Yeah, in search results. Yeah.
Can you
I don't
search
know.
the
You can
length of the
filter by
podcast?
time. Yeah. No,
And he doesn't listen to it because Craig said they went long, so I don't know.
Jerry can't say a sentence in less than 30 minutes. Who's doing a podcast? So obviously some right-wing lunatics doing a podcast is 38 minutes, right? I would guess.
Or 55, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, or 55.
Yeah.
42, no.
The reason I wanted to ask you is and then I realized Cullinane might know, but I didn't know if it was a radio thing or something. Like if those were the
radio thing.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was some reason like, oh, you talk 38 minutes an hour or something like that.
I mean,
that's probably about
I
right,
do
I
remember
guess,
him
but-
saying, I don't want to go over an hour because it does look different.
These were more specific than that.
But yeah,
I'm a big consumer of podcasts, right? Big. Like I subscribe to a bunch of them. To me, like if I see a podcast I like is an hour and 28 minutes versus 46 minutes, I'm happy. That's like more.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
More content for me. I don't know. I don't know why it matters.
I agree.
But Jerry's like locked in on this less than an hour thing.
Oh, so we have no answer.
I have no answer.
That's disappointing.
That's Craig. You know, he has no
He
answer.
had no answer either. He said, I don't know. He said, those are the two times he gives me.
Oh, geez. Maybe Craig could ask him. I mean, you know, it seems like a reasonable question to ask.
Well, hopefully he'll get to the bottom of it.
Jesus. All right. Hello. I don't know that.
It's disappointing.
Hey, Kirk.
Yes.
Have you been continuing to follow the Ime Udoka story?
I feel like it's gotten very quiet. Am I missing something?
No, so that is kind of why I was calling. So it has gone quiet, except the Daily Mail last week published the woman in a picture.
Yeah,
But it was a story with very light on details.
Yeah.
And then, so I wanted to, kind of see if anyone was going to talk about it in Boston. And so Felger and Maz talked about the Daily Mail story.
Uh-huh.
But they wouldn't touch the actual story. So Jimmy Stewart and there was the other guy, Murray, I mean, they basically came out and said they know the story and all the context, but they're not allowed to talk about it. So I was just curious.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I saw.
Would you be, if you were still on the air though, would that be something that you would be tracking down?
I guess.
Tracking down, no.
I think. To me, it's like I think everybody kind of figured out who this person is. Like, if you really want to, like you said, it's up. But I don't see the value of it. I don't know what the. But yeah.
I thought your question was going to be if you knew the story and you were told not to say it, would you still say it?
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, I mean, it's obvious
it would be.
Math won't talk about it, but it is curious because
because they have a partnership with the Celtics,
rock
right?
solid sources. people all that were connected all knew the story, the context, everything, like within a day when it
Sure,
came
I guess
out.
my
But
question
there
is
was all that
my question is
wild
my question is
social
like
media
my question is like,
speculation.
is there any benefit to saying this person's name? I don't really see.
No.
Do you, caller? Like I don't really.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah,
do they
I
do
mean,
it to protect her in some way?
other than being like, hey, we know it. Like it doesn't change the
Well-
story. I know. Do you think or no?
Well, Mike, she did change her story. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she. Yeah, you know what? I shouldn't even weigh in because I've
don't know enough
I've
about
checked over last week. I'll admit I'm guilty of that. I don't know. I'll take a look though.
So the woman has come out and talked about it, or changed her story, meaning like internally she did that.
I don't know. I didn't see her change her story whatsoever. So
Yeah. Yeah, nor have I. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
If she spoke about it, I didn't know that.
I'm just looking now. I mean,
I don't know how I feel about if they knew it because they do have the rights to the Celtics, but it's also kind of like,
so what? I mean, I don't know.
The Celtics shouldn't punish their affiliate
for talking about
something, and if they had the information. Now, on the flip side, they're not journalists, so we shouldn't force them to talk about fucking anything. To be honest with you, right?
But if the Celtics felt it was bad enough to suspend the guy for a year, they should be allowed to talk about why. You know,
correct. And if they should be allowed to do whatever the fuck they want with no penalty whatsoever. But I also don't necessarily blame them for not, because they don't really owe us it. Like
Correct.
as a you know, like they're not the Celtics beat reporter in the Globe. If he has the information, he should be writing it.
And for all I know, it's something where they're like, well, if we talk about this, that's bad for her. I have no idea. I don't know what the story is. So
that's the thing. Yeah, I just haven't dug in enough. Maybe I will, but I don't.
Don't you think that's a fair point? Like if Mike Felger knows the story, but is choosing not to, that's fine because he's a columnist technically, right? He's an opinion guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to. Who's the Celtics beat reporter?
I don't even know.
If he has the story and he hasn't written it, that's a problem.
You can write without saying the person's name.
Oh, definitely that. Who gives a fuck about that? Just what happened, why.
Oh, these guys. I told you the story would go away because these guys are all ass kissers. So no, nobody's going to question. Nobody's going to, who's going to do it? Shaughnessy? I can tell you, Dan Shaughnessy's definitely not going to cover the story much. So like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, it's gone away. Gone. Goodbye. In a way, what's his face almost helped him.
Draymond?
Yeah. Which is also, by the way, kind of gone away.
I feel like Ime was gone before Draymond.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right. Don't you think? Like, no one's talking about it now.
No.
I'm just into my Patriots right now, who are a sneaky good team. I'll tell you this
Certainly
right
are.
now. I don't know what the odds are for the Patriots to make the playoffs. Bet it. That's what I would
The
tell you.
Zappy era.
Responsibly.
Bet it responsibly. Yes, they're going to the playoffs. And the Yankees are winning the World Series. Ooh. Hello. Go ahead. Guarantee.
Kirky.
Good morning. I think it's morning. What time's our interview, Dave?
Morning. Do you have time
11:30.
What's up?
11:30. Do you have time for a little baseball trivia?
Yes. Thank you for repeating the time of the interview because I didn't hear Dave say it. Yes, I do.
Well, now you know for sure.
Yeah, it's confirmed. I like that.
The meeting is now at 11:30. But here we go. There's
this guy's voice.
There's two players in franchise history to lead their franchise in home runs, singles, doubles, and triples. Can you name?
There are two players in franchise history to lead their team. And you said home runs?
Yes, sir.
Doubles?
Yes, sir.
Triples?
Yes, sir. And singles.
I'm going to say Stan Musial.
That is correct.
Wow.
Some of these bullshit expansion teams. I don't have time for that.
No, sir. No, sir. No.
Thank you. I figured you seem like an above board guy. I didn't think you would do that to me.
Thank you. Thank
welcome.
you for the compliment, Kirk.
You're welcome. Home runs, doubles, triples, singles. Ted Williams.
No, sir. George
Brett. My man, George Brett. Damn it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. And thank your dog for participating in the show today. Goodbye.
Some like absolute lunatic, I almost called her a bitch, brought a dog.
You hear that, ma'am? You were on the verge.
Brought a dog into
To the
Dunkin'
Wilbur?
Donuts.
To Dunkin'
today.
Donuts. Sorry, I'm sorry. To Dunkin' Donuts.
What a lunatic move, bringing a dog inside
No,
Dunkin'
the
Donuts.
woman is definitely blind, Mike. Or definitely
She was not.
Definitely
She was not.
elderly.
And she had this dumb fucking harness on the dog.
She was not blind. She was nothing.
Oh, she's a
Dog's
prima donna with
barking
her
up a
dark
storm.
sunglasses on.
Fucking dumb 96-year-old.
So stupid. Packed Dunkin' Donuts this morning, prime time. Like she was not. It
What
was.
ki- I-
it was
was
not
it a
a-
behaved
it was
dog?
not a support animal.
I am,
I know
by the way-
exactly.
By the way, I am with you on this. Okay, I assume it was not a support animal. I am with you 1,000%. It would annoy me too. Let me just ask you this: was it a active dog, or was it sort of a chill dog?
That's what I'm
It was barking up a storm.
That's annoying. But even if it wasn't, it would annoy me
because
but
there's
I'm-
fucking food everywhere.
Of course, yeah.
That's very annoying.
I'm with you. That's stupid. What was this woman like? Oblivious? Was she? Did
No,
she think
she was
better
trying.
than her?
She was trying to calm the dog down.
She's usually not like this.
In one of the classiest moves I've ever seen, a worker like behave in a spot like this.
Now, keep in mind, I worked at Donuts for 3 years, 3 summers, so I can respond to this, Mike. Go ahead.
After she pays, the worker says, "Ma'am." First of all, called her ma'am, which was like she didn't earn that, but he called her ma'am, which is respectful.
Yeah, assuming gender, but yeah.
Ma'am, just to let you know, next time dogs are not allowed inside. And it was very eloquently said. It was everything about it. And she didn't unleash, but she called him an asshole.
Wow. What is this thing you just sent me?
Just look at it.
That's her address.
Look at what?
Oh, does it not have the name? Dan Bongino Show podcast.
Oh, here you go, Mike. Here you go. Here you go. It's just
Oh, okay.
Oh, beautiful,
boy.
Dave. Okay.
Nicely done, Dave.
Today, explosive new vaccine revelations. Length of the episode, 55 minutes.
Okay.
Bill Gates gives up the digital ID game, 55 minutes.
Okay.
They're all 55 minutes. Are they 38s there or no?
Then maybe there's another podcast that's 38 minutes.
I'd have to look those up.
That is funny. That is funny.
That's the reason for his success.
Christ. That's fucking lunatic. I mean, look. Are you loaded up, Dave?
Yeah, loaded up.
There's something to be said that he cares so much about it, though. I think.
Right.
I know that sounds dumb, but
Well, I get what you're saying. And there's
I don't give a I would never.
Yes and no.
Maybe I should care, but I wouldn't even. It would never cross my mind ever.
Well, it's one thing to be like, hey, we could do a 3-hour podcast because Rogan does that and it's just a conversation, whatever. But we need to be exactly 55 minutes. I don't know. I don't know what that would help.
I just picture Jerry at the end. It's 54, 46.
Just cut it.
Biden, if I can come on, the vice president of a vaccine, but we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Like he's reading side effects of
all right, hello.
Hi, Mr. Minihane.
Yeah, I do. What's up? What's up, my
Hi,
friend?
This is Blind Mike's deodorant.
Oh,
long time no talk.
I was
sure on that.
I actually had a question for Mr.
Certain
Gary.
odor coming from you.
and,
We've always discussed,
and
Mike. I don't think deodorant is. Well, you're denying what kind of deodorant? We talked about this. What kind of deodorant do you use? A woman's deodorant. Right?
Dove ladies deodorant.
You are quite a. You're not afraid to embrace that side. I do.
I'm not at all.
Appreciate that.
No.
Yeah.
Is that because it's around, or
I
you've
think it
always
smells
done?
better.
Have you
Are
always
you ready?
done?
Are you ready to shift? Not maybe the she her, but they them. Are you closer to embracing that? Might be a good move professionally.
You can call me whatever you want.
You're fluid.
Yes,
Oh,
very
okay.
fluid.
Wow. Oh, you're very fluid. Wow.
Fluid all over.
You're extraordinarily
Yes.
fluid. Okay, go ahead. Blind Mike's deodorant. Please talk to your master. I guess I don't know. You talk shit to your deodorant, Mike, or no?
Not particularly. I'm
Okay.
fairly gentle.
Oh, good. Okay, go ahead. Hello. How many dabs do you give?
One swipe.
Okay.
On each pit.
Okay. Hello.
Do you feel like a girl today?
Thank you, John. Hello.
Hi, thanks for that. I was actually. I had
Sorry, I didn't mean to get
a
you away.
question for Mr. Gary.
Yeah, I understand. That's my
Email.
fault. That's my fault.
Yes.
That's funny though. 55 minutes. That's funny.
As you know, I'm putting together a profile on you, and
that's right.
Thank you for your participation so far in this project.
My pleasure.
I think
I had a question for you. Are you fond of scented candles?
Take them or leave them. If a scented candle is lit in the room, I enjoy it.
Is that true?
Yeah, I don't mind
regardless
it.
of the scent.
You know what? Yes. I've never encountered one I didn't like.
Well, it sounds like you like them then.
Yeah. So I do enjoy it, but
Don't
I
be
would.
afraid of it.
If I was living alone, I certainly wouldn't buy one.
That could be dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't either. Never.
Is that enough color for the report?
That's perfect. It's been noted. I really appreciate your participation. And I actually had a quick question for Dave regarding the Dunkin' Donuts, that great story he just mentioned.
Pretty good. Actually, that was a pretty good story.
I enjoyed it.
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave, you mentioned the person behind the register called the lady ma'am, and you said she didn't earn that title. Does someone really need to earn being called ma'am?
Well, I think what Dave was saying, I don't mean to speak for Dave, but you need to have, whether it's sir or ma'am,
she didn't conduct herself.
Maybe a little bit of class.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah. She didn't have the dog running around there drooling,
Typically,
shitting,
no.
and pissing on
if
the
it's
floor.
a normal interaction, I can see ma'am all day. But this person was clearly violating. She was a nuisance.
Ma'am law.
And he was still showed the class. It was.
Where
it
were
was
you?
impressive.
Where were you? And thanks for the call. By Mike's deodorant. Where were you in the line?
In line, I was right behind her. So I dealt with the entire.
Give me the dog
experience.
description. Big?
Yeah.
Really?
Shaggy?
How big?
No, it was actually like a clean-looking dog for such a shady-looking person.
Why? Yeah,
Like
sure.
Great Dane or Golden Retriever?
I don't really know breeds of dogs. I have
But
a
I'm
golden
saying a
doodle.
big,
A lot of
big
hair or not a lot of hair?
A lot of hair. A lot of hair.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck
A lot
it.
of
Get
big
the
dog.
fuck out of there.
Yeah. Yep.
You can't kick them out, right? I don't think.
I think they handled it perfectly in that spot. I mean, nothing you can do.
Yeah. All right, we'll take one or two more. Hello. When do you leave, Mike?
Tomorrow.
Oh, you fly out tomorrow?
Yes.
Nice.
Barstool Sports will have branded merchandise and playable members.
I saw this. I just retweeted it.
So
Holy
Riggs and
shit.
Frankie are in the game.
That's funny. How funny is that?
That's very funny.
If Dan is there and Lurch is not, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it.
Lurch should have.
I'll bet neither of them are. I bet it's Frankie, Trent, and Riggs.
Yeah, it should be that way.
I feel like by the time it takes so long to put these together, they wouldn't have, the hire would have been after that.
Right.
Yeah.
I would think.
That's such a good. That was always the best video game. PGA.
Great.
Hello, with Tiger Woods.
Well, same thing. Yeah.
Yes. Hello. Let's hang in here for a minute. Dave. No.
Oh,
you suck. This is your weakest part.
Sorry, I didn't. I just figured you'd dump him.
I could tell you figured that.
Call him back.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning.
Hey, little people, big world guy here. What's up, Kirk?
No, you are not little people, big
nice
world
try,
guy. You
pal.
are not. Just admit you're lying right now. We can have a conversation.
All right, I'm lying.
Okay. What's up?
Hey, I just had a quick question. Is Mike still rambling on about going to Vegas this episode? He was killed. The other episode is all he's talked about.
Yeah, it was a lot. I would agree. It was about an hour's worth. Dave actually made that note to me after the show.
Yesterday's got to hear about the guy's dream for 15 minutes.
That was
What
tough
are we
too.
doing?
Look, I'm doing the best I can here. Okay, I got a limited budget. What do you want me to do?
Calling and talk about COVID every day.
Right, Mike's
That's
fucking
the guy's
travel log. I agree.
I don't know why that got me.
I agree. I agree.
Hey, just one
I'm
more
sorry,
comment.
sir. I'm terribly sorry.
Alex Bennett looked sexy on that trivia show last night. Man, she got rid of that stupid haircut. She looked good.
Who's that?
I assume Alex.
The Alex Bennett. She looked good.
Oh, yeah?
She looked sexy with that new hair.
Oh,
Yeah,
good. Well, I'm
fake
glad
hair.
you're good.
Cool.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the call.
She'll like to hear that. She's a fan
of the show.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Well, I'm sorry for pestering you with all my.
On Jerry's show today, Craig has a pit bull. Jerry shames him. There you go.
Really?
Evidently,
Oh, that gets the callers lined up.
we got 5 lines. Hello.
Hey, it's Big Ev, a.k.a. the Double Vodka Don, a.k.a. your mama's favorite big boy. Let's go!
Yeah, fucking A. That's right. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But great job last night, buddy.
Nice win last night, baby.
Good win.
I just want to say, for the record, I am a Minifan.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a 5X shirt, and I'm loyal to you, baby.
Thank you, Ev. I appreciate it. We had an emotional embrace after the game, too, off screen. Hugged him. I think I chest bumped him at one point during the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
my
I'm
buddy.
so jealous of you boys today going to the Burlington food court.
No.
I fucked that place up.
Well, yeah, I suppose you would. I don't know. Yeah, you're a big guy here, but you know what? I like that, Mike. I like some size on my team. You know, it's a long
like
season.
kind of an enforcer.
I can wear you out this long season. You got to be in a good. You're gonna lose weight over the course of the
Endurance,
season. Yeah.
Somebody's got to set the blocks.
Correct. Yes. I suppose so, Ev. Yeah, I guess somebody needs to set the blocks in trivia. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Do you want to do a little Shark Tank trivia?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
That's what Ev is known for.
You said to me the other day. Yeah.
Season 11, Bad Birdie, golf polos. Did they get a deal?
I don't remember that one. That feels like a no deal to me. No?
I don't know. You
They
never know with
did.
Damon
Robert
Reed.
did it. He had to do a putting contest. Let's go!
Oh, thank you, F. Good to talk to you. I do remember him doing the putting. Yes, that's right. That's right. Thanks, F.
What was it? Do you remember what Jersey Jerry said to you when you met him at headquarters?
The first time?
Yeah, you said he just came up to you, asked some question,
TJ
walked
Watt.
away. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said, "Do you like TJ Watt?"
Oh, I thought it was like a trivia question.
No, that was no. So at first he said, "They load up, Dave."
They're loaded
up. Hang on. First he said, "Do you like TJ Watt?" And I said, "I really haven't never thought about that." And I have to admit, I didn't really know who he was. I knew his brother.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, I don't really know, Jerry." And then there was a pause, and then he sat down. I think his question was, "Do you know who's had the most whatever sacks or tackles in the NFL the last 4 seasons?" And I said, "TJ Watt." He said, "Yeah, you're right."
Wow.
Yeah, and it gave me some money, and a friendship was born.
That's big.
Yeah. And a client, hopefully, one day.
Well, given that and what Ev just did, I like to think that Barstool employees just have a specialty category that
Yes.
they keep in their back pocket.
Ev was all business. Like, he was very excited about the win, but he is, like, even in the texts, he's clearly the third voice. Rico talks a lot. I calm everybody down, and Ev's like,
I know what
thanks so much
that's
for the opportunity, guys. But he's a star. I mean, he's going to, How about Jeff D-Lowe after one game, right? Probably had 4 points, 5 points. Asked me, like, you going to try and not be MVP this year? Like, what?
Wow.
What kind of question is that?
You got to look at it a different way. Is he thinking like you're trying to spread it around? You're trying to build the team up.
But the goal is to answer. But he has goals to answer every question.
But I know what he was saying. Because you said you were going to leave.
Leave where?
You said you clinched the game, and you said I don't feel like being here for garbage time.
Oh, that's true. We should have left at that point. Although we got the Rico, which Rico's so proud of himself. The minute I saw he called his dad, I was like, "Here we go."
I thought he should have saved that.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like you're going to get a shutout at some point, and you could use it for that.
True. Yeah, but he was very proud of himself. Though. Yeah.
I did enjoy it.
That was a great spot.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk. It's the Drip from Florida. How are you?
Hello, Drip. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for acknowledging that my performance was better than Jerry's. I did appreciate that.
Exciting as ever.
Question for you. So, trivia last night. Am I wrong? Did Chris Clemmer look like Ralph Sampson in Game 6 in '86 last night?
He looked. I remember.
I was in the headlights.
My dad and I were at that game, and you are right. Ralph Sampson.
Sampson is a sissy.
Yeah, Sampson got into a fight with Jerry Seasting, who was about 6 feet tall. Game 5, and he came to the Garden, and everybody fucking booed the shit out of him, and he never recovered. Clemmer had that look. I went in there last night like, I want to ruin this guy. It was almost like Jordan and Pippen with Tony Kukoc at the '92 Olympics. That's what I was thinking of more, Drip. I was thinking Rico and I were Pippen and Jordan.
Well, sure.
Now, is there any banter with those guys in the walk back to the office afterwards? Or
I talked to Alex for a little bit. I talked to Pat. Pat and I get along fine. But no, I didn't say a word to Chris. I did not.
Oh, you said something when you
Great
yelled.
team win.
Thank you.
Sorry, sir.
What did I say?
When you went out, when you just started yelling, and were like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you!"
Yeah.
You said something. I don't know if you were just like throwing out words,
Yeah.
but you said like loyalty-free motherfucker or something.
Yeah. There's no loyalty. Loyalty free.
Fuck you, you fucking asshole. Loyalty-free motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. But you were probably. Oh no, you probably had a mic on you, right?
I did.
You were
Yeah.
wearing-
Yeah. My guy put the mic on me. I don't know who it was. Yeah. Hello. The Alex Bennett answer on that pawn is an incredible answer, though. I don't care if you watch a show or not.
Yeah, but she just didn't know it existed, basically.
Yeah, but you think
Yeah, but why would you
ask her a question about a show?
Oh, that's true.
That's
2.5 months
Yeah,
old.
That's true.
Make any sense?
What was the real answer to that? Do you remember?
It was close.
It was like 4,800 or
So
something.
when they asked me, I was like, you know what? I would just do 365 times 10, right?
Exactly. Well, I rounded up to 4,000 because I knew it was more than 10
I thought
years.
15 years. So yeah.
Okay,
I was in
yeah.
that right.
But I figured, and then the Seinfeld one.
Seinfeld, like, kind of knew. I did 8 times 20 because I know season 1
But
is
season
only
1
4
short.
episodes.
Right, I did
No, there's
this-
9 seasons total.
Correct. Yeah, I did the same thing.
And I plus 4 episodes. I didn't know if it was 22 or 24 episodes.
Right.
So I was like, about 180.
That's what I was about, 175, 180.
Yeah.
So yeah, Chris went way over, right?
212, I think he said.
Yeah, idiot. Hello.
Turkey, calling from your old stomping grounds out here in Carlsbad, California.
Oh, beautiful Carlsbad.
Yeah, quick question. Disappointed to hear you say for Jordan and Pippen. I was thinking last night was reminiscent of the '86 Celtics. You obviously Larry Legend. Rico, obviously Silky Smooth McHale. Now, is Big Ed the addition of Bill Walton, or is he the chief in your eyes?
It's a good question.
Up and listen.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of 86 Celtics comparisons. I don't know. I mean, look, I love Big Ev, okay? I don't want to go Bill Parcells on them here. Let's not put him in Canton yet, fellas, okay? Like, we're not, this is one game. I don't want Big Ev to get a big head either. Like, this
That makes sense.
You know, congratulations. You play one good fucking game. Oh, congratulations, somebody once said, Mike. Like, I don't, like, what do you want me to say here? Like, great. And now he's a big fucking head. He scores 2 points next game, we lose. Now we're getting our dicks in our hands, you know? I was hoping when you said Chicklets, I was excited to play those guys, but, you know, large those guys.
Well, you have to be concerned that maybe there's some funny business behind the scenes now that Jeff D. Lowe is basically a part of the Chicklets family.
Oh, interesting.
I would have been nervous
you want to
about
play
that.
them after that live show.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I mean, that's
before
where
that he's going to be kissing their ass.
Tomorrow.
Well, that's where they have time to strategize on how to take you down. So,
True.
Oh, interesting. Oh, is it tomorrow?
I think that show's tomorrow, isn't it?
I didn't realize that.
I think. I could be wrong. Hello. Probably am wrong.
Hey,
Oh.
Kirk, did you hear our guy Luis from Villalago got sent back to Mexico?
What?
Yep. Fucking blow.
Wait a minute. What? Are you serious or no? Are you kidding or no?
No, I'm dead. I'm dead serious.
What are you talking about? The bartender?
Yep.
He's a
Fucking
great
gone.
He's a great guy. Wait. What? Is this real?
I swear to God.
Are you doing a shtick, like a shtick or no?
No.
What?
No, I'm a loyal Villalago patron.
This place in Lexington, Mike.
Gone.
What are you talking about? He's gone. Got sent. What are you talking about? Got
Deported?
sent back?
Correct.
He's a great guy. We gotta go get him. What is that? Why did you see it's? Did you see the hours are limited now?
That's why.
I know.
You see that Tuesdays and Wednesdays? You think that's why?
I don't know. He had a big clientele over there, so I suspect they're going to lose some people because of him being gone.
I'll tell you the woman bartender, like you know what I'm talking about? She's annoying. Annoying. Hate to say it. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, she's a fucking bitch.
Well, that's strong.
Why do you have such a relationship with a bartender?
Well, because like occasionally you'll eat
Sit
it
at
like
the bar?
yeah. And if you're in one room, like he'll actually he's a super nice guy. Oh my God, this is devastating.
Why is the caller? He doesn't sound concerned about this.
Yeah,
Like,
caller. What happened? Who told you this? Not specifically, but what are your sources telling you?
I spoke with him. I was in there 3 weeks ago, and his last night was I think around 2 weeks ago. And
no.
I mean, he has 2 kids back there, so I mean, it was sort of.
So he's going back.
He's ambivalent, but still.
I think maybe his
I
mail
don't
went to
think
the
he's
wrong
destroyed.
address. His green card got lost.
Yeah, I hope so. Ah, jeez, great guy. That's terrible. Well, I'm happy if he's happy with his kids, but jeez, forget his kids. A good waiter.
I thought he just said he got deported.
He did say that, I think. Oh,
it wasn't by choice to be back from the kids.
Well, his kids are there. Must be able to see his kids.
I guess we're happy for him either way. However it happened.
It's a big loss. Hello. Big loss. Oh, that's terrible news.
Hello, Kirk. It's the Jewish king of rock and roll.
What's the area code here, Dave?
I always know.
202.
Neil Leslie Diamond. Hey, Kirk, did you hear about the 87 Mexicans that get cooked in the back of a semi-truck late yesterday?
What's that, Kevin?
Did you hear about the 87 Mexicans that got cooked in the back of a semi-truck yesterday?
Do you think he should be in the Hall of Fame or no?
I believe this is Neil Diamond.
You know what I call that? No, I'm Neil Diamond. I'm Neil fucking Diamond.
Yeah.
Just Kevin. Kevin? I'm willing to bring you back into the world if you're willing to have a real conversation here.
Kirk.
No, this is it.
It's Neil Diamond.
This is it. This is your last chance. This is it. You got 5 seconds.
No.
You got 5 seconds. You got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I just called in to.
All right, Dave, we tried.
That might be Neil Diamond. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. It's hard. I just don't like Kevin anymore. It's hard.
I don't know if
That's a me issue, I'm sure.
It was the wrong area code, no?
202. Could be. He could have made a new number. Very easy to do that.
Dave does it all the time.
I don't know.
Hello.
Hi, Kirk.
Hello. Sounds
Hey,
good.
Mike Adams dropped a podcast this morning that he had Dino on.
Played the sound. We played the sound earlier. Yeah, we played the sound earlier.
Okay. All righty. Thank you.
For what?
What year was that guy coming from?
Oh. 1 or 2 more, Mike. Dave. Mike as well, I guess.
Thank you.
Hey, Kirk, congrats on the big win last night to you and Team Minihane.
Like, who would want to play as like Frankie Borelli?
If you're a foreplay fan.
No.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, it's just cool to like.
I'm happy for them.
What do you mean, no? Who would then?
Nobody. I mean, that's his question, but that's his question, right? Like,
I think the breakaway guy. Actually,
you're
I'm saying
wrong.
I'm reading Jeff's tweet. I think most people actually want to play as Trent, almost from like a comedic perspective. I think.
But yeah, are you saying none of the Barstool guys they would want to play us?
Yeah, like there's not even a chance anybody wants to play as
Why? I think you're wrong.
I think
about
some
that.
Trent fans will want to do that.
Yeah.
I think.
I think it's
and
more,
they're going to send videos on fucking Instagram and shit like that.
Well, I think it's more a promotional tool for these guys to pump the game up.
I haven't played
Well,
the
certainly
game.
that
Oh, that's
too.
a definite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
But that's all that matters.
I just assume that they're characters, meaning like they're behind the ropes near like where the press would be.
No, they're
and
playing. You could play.
No, I know, but like nobody's really going to do that. Like, nobody is going to do
wrong.
that. I'm not disrespecting them by
Why
saying
is
that.
it any less crazy to play as fucking, I don't know.
Would a Minifan
Rory
play as,
McIlroy.
would a Minifan play as Mike Geary on any video game? No.
If I was on it,
No. Like why? When you could be
because it would be funny. I don't know.
It's not funny. I don't
Maybe I might try it once. Maybe.
You don't think they would play as Kirk?
Why?
If he was in fucking PGA?
I mean, it would be like a gimmicky thing to see, like, let's see how bad they are in
That's what I mean.
comparison
If you
to
do it
playing
once,
as
it might
Tiger
be funny,
Woods.
yeah.
Fine, okay. But that's a one-time thing. Like, that's...
Oh, what the hell are you so worked up about?
Why is it different than playing as Jordan Spieth? I don't get it.
Because Jordan Spieth can hit the ball far enough to birdie every hole.
I don't know what their stats are, Dave.
But that's why I say it's a gimmick. Like, they're not
I think it might be kind of fun to
No
play as.
shit.
I think like,
Oh, they're not
Nobody's
really
gonna
on the
do it every
PGA
day.
Tour.
Nobody's going to play as Trent every day.
You know what, Dave? I think you're right. It might be a gimmick.
I don't think it's a gimmick to have Frankie Borelli and.
I thought they were really trying to inspire Frankie to get on the PGA Tour.
What happened? All right. Hello.
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 Hi.
Good morning.
Congrats to you, Kirk and Team Minihane last night for that big W.
Thank you very much.
Rubbed some dirt in their face. Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Now I have a pretty important question here.
You should ask.
Do you think Billy killed Ennis?
Do I think Billy killed Ennis?
Billy Cosby? Do you think he killed his son Ennis?
Oh, I don't think so. I mean, there's no proof of that to my knowledge.
Never even piqued a concern? Never even raised a little interest on your end?
I have to admit, I've never thought about it until you asked that question.
I didn't know Bill Cosby had a dead son.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A little birdie told me. You heard it here first. It's been broken on the Kirk Minihane show.
Wow.
Bill Cosby killed his son Ennis.
Well, thank you very
Well,
much.
who knows?
We should feel speculative, but thank you. I mean, look, I'm not saying it. Interesting. I think we get in that way, really, Dave.
Yeah, it's a perfect thing.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. You go to blindmike.net, of course.
Thank
Please
you.
go
Yes.
there right now. Subscribe. Get moving. And we'll be at in Milton's in just a short while, in a couple hours. Dave will be there looking to close. Mike will be there as well. Chance to see the Burlington Mall, which I haven't been to in a while. I'm excited for that. Excited to see my people in Milton's, get my clothes, get my fall duds at Milton's right now. Go to miltons.com or go to their stores. We said we'll be at the Burlington Mall. That's their newest location. Their oldest of the three locations, I would guess, is Braintree.
Sounds about right, but I feel like
Maybe Chestnut Hill is
Hill's been
older.
there for
maybe
so long.
We'll find
Yeah.
out today. We can find out at lunch. Michael asked.
Actually, I think Chestnut Hill's
Mike is so
older.
interested in like the history of clothing places. It's all a fucking talk about lunch.
I'm locking that in.
It's that and my travel plans. It's
tremendous.
really all I,
Oh god, we're getting
all I
Mike's
have to
fucking
offer.
where he sits in his flight today and what his hotel is going to be like. It's so fucking boring.
Did you find out that restaurant, Mike, yet or no?
Oh god, great. Yeah, we'll hear more about that.
I'm picturing myself with a mouthful of food going, no, Bill, if you save up enough points.
You'll get upgraded. It could happen. Will you be doing the buffets, Mike?
I'm sorry?
Will you be doing
in
the
Vegas?
buffets? Yes.
I don't know. I'm sure we'll try one, I guess, right? That's what they're known for out there, supposedly?
Have you been to Vegas before?
No.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
No.
Then you'll be fine for it. Yeah, the one time if you haven't been there before is good.
Yeah.
It's like your fifth time you've gone in a while. I don't think
I imagine this will be the only trip.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. What are you laughing at, Dave?
Nothing.
You look a smile on your face, no?
No.
Okay. What? What are you pausing about?
I don't think I'm smiling. I don't know.
Okay. So go to miltons.com, please. Get all your clothes right now. We'll be there. We'll talk about it. We don't have a show for a while, but I suspect we'll be on in some form or fashion between now and then, as a guess. You go to miltons.com right now. Go get your clothes, get your deals, help out our show, help out Milton's, help yourself look great. Please, please, please go to Milton's. Looking forward to being there today. I thank Milton's, of course, and AllBirds, and BetterHelp. We had somebody else at the beginning of the week, too, did we not? We have
Ridge Wallet. Yep.
Ridge Wallet.
Yep.
Yeah, thank them as well. Go to blindmike.net. We'll be back, next week, maybe before that. I don't know. We have Montante next week?
Correct. Tuesday. Montante.
Jesus, Montante, and then what's our schedule look like?
Tuesday, I think Thursday, Friday, if that works for Mike as well.
Wait, when are you back, Mike?
Oh, sure. I'll be back Thursday.
You'll be back Thursday. And then Friday, Steve Robinson is back. Mike. Just like that, Steve Robinson is back.
Very exciting.
Journalist now.
Officially?
Yes, he wrote a piece.
What? I didn't see this. Where?
Yeah, no, like Main Wire or something.
Wow.
You didn't see this?
I can't believe I didn't see the Main Wire.
You don't have the alerts?
Did you see this? Steve? Is it Steven or Steve Robinson?
I believe it's Steve.
S-E.
So is that right? Main Wire. I'm going to guess this is politically motivated?
State agency defends punishment for Ellsworth doctor who criticized COVID-19 policies.
Steve Robinson, editor-in-chief of the Main Wire?
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't see that coming. I did not see that.
Is that true? You didn't know about this?
Well, I'm clicking on it right now in the...
He has a history with the Main Wire.
October 11, 2022, which is yesterday or today?
Yesterday.
Okay. And his previous story, that is, memo to Main Media, stop being duped by AstroTurf. That's 2016.
What?
Yes. So he took 6 years off. Teacher bullies student for wearing MAGA hat.
Stop being duped by AstroTurf would imply it's been rampant.
Well, obviously. Robinson, you were warned. That's a Harry Reid one from 2015. Oh, this is a gold mine. What is going on here? Have you ever seen this before?
No, not.
Wow.
So this is while he was at Howie, right?
2014, 50th anniversary of a Reagan speech.
Wow.
Oh, but humor was in that one.
No, that might have been right before, no? How long was he at Howie?
I don't know. It's a good
Long
question.
time, right?
Yeah, I don't know. 3,289 Mainers lose health insurance plans due to Obamacare. Went house to house and figured that one out. Michelle O comes to Maine.
What could he have possibly written about that?
October 3rd, 2014. To tell you the health of the U.S. This is like a pretty straightforward news piece there.
Robinson on the radio, July 21st, 2014.
There you go.
Did you miss Main Wire editor Steve Robinson when he filled in for John McDonald on Saturday?
I sad to admit I did. I wish I hadn't. Did a lot of work for these guys. How do we ever?
Is there a chance?
Instead, I just spent time with my family. It's the worst decision I ever
How did we
made.
never see this?
Is there a chance he like owns it or whatever?
That's a good question.
He started
Owns the
it?
Main Wire?
Yeah,
really?
like did he start it? I don't
Maybe.
Oh, I don't know. For some reason, I'm acting like the Main Wire is a prestigious newspaper. Or something.
I don't know. I think it's just a website. But he's got a lot going on.
know. Yeah. These are some good columns though.
Oh, you read some?
Well, I can tell by just that.
It looks professional.
Yeah.
So like, I'm still scrolling through it, Mike. It's a tremendous amount. Like a lot.
Yeah. He probably wrote.
Oh, so
for
Dave
in
might be
school.
right. It just might be his thing, maybe.
No, it's
guess.
like it's well built. So I think it looks like it's like a conservative think tank in Maine or something. I don't know.
Interesting. You're saying because it's well built, it's certainly not his?
No, I mean he could have built this. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a.
It's not like crazy to pull off. I bet.
No, it looks pretty. But there's a million pages.
Or if he worked for them and then launched this.
I
as
think
kind of like a
this is
news
Steve.
site.
I think Steve did this himself.
Really?
We've said this before, Mike. He's got so many of these things he did.
Right.
You know?
Well, here's the
He's
question.
lived quite a life.
Here's the question.
Yeah.
So he wrote yesterday's piece.
Mm-hmm.
Below it is a piece.
So I said 2016.
No, but it says October 11, 2002. I'm looking for other articles. Are there other contributors? to
No,
this?
that's what I'm saying. It's just him. He started it.
Jonathan Reisman, October 4th.
You think this is a Reisman project?
Who's his other guy? Neil McCabe?
Neil McCabe,
Oh,
the real
yes.
And who's the other guy who used to do Getro Man?
deal. Damn it.
Yo,
It starts
I-
with V.
if I
Vince or Vic?
He's a radio guy, right?
Yeah.
What's that, Dave?
If I saw the name on Twitter, I would know. I know.
What's his name? Shit.
Damn it.
Well, go subscribe to that too, as well. By the way,
Yeah.
Main Wire.
Yes.
Yep. TheMainWire.com.
Well, I think the Minifans are going to dive into that, which I'm looking forward to.
Yep.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.